everybody? Beast Mode is back with a stream, first one of 2024. I'm just hoping that this is actually working because I have not um, done this in a little bit. So we are going to be streaming the 3v3 multi-format tournament today for as long as I can. I don't think anybody else kind of offered to do it. So I think some of these tournaments should definitely have some coverage just because it kind of hypes things up, makes the event feel um, more fun, I guess. You know what I mean? Everybody gets involved, and the viewers get to kind of see some high-level gameplay. So, of course, you know, I'm sure there are far better stream setups than this, but we are going to roll with it like we normally do. I just have to get myself situated here. What's up? Oh, Mosca's here. What's up? I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm going to try to get some people on the stream that actually know about the format. So we're playing Goat, Tangu, and Edison. The format is being run in Format Library. Let me find the um, stream code here, and I will get it posted so we can get that done, and then people will come. Do, do, do. So let me see here. I don't think the tournament has actually begun. We should be starting in like any minute. It might have already actually started round one. Let me see real quick. Did round one get posted yet? I think they're just kind of situating the event, so that will get my have some time to set the stream up. So sorry about the confusion and unorganization because I have not done this in a bit. Let's see. I don't know. I only know a few people who actually play Tengu. I've actually played one Tengu format myself, and it was okay. I don't think it was overly amazing, but yeah. I think this is the URL right here. Oop, post it. The link. I gotta find the bracket too. That's important. But like I said, it's just getting underway, so we will be good to go very shortly. Oh, looks like we are running. Okay, so I'm just gonna click on this one here because I know that these two are in the tournament. I think this is actually going to be Tengu, because I know Sinslaw, I'm probably not saying that right, is a phenomenal Tengu player. So we are going to watch this here. I'm just trying to get the stream set up. Still, I got to get the link for everybody. I am so unorganized right now, but I did not want to miss the start of this. Do, do, do. That is not it. Do, do. All right, let's post this here. So I think Gravekeepers are actually pretty good in this format. I don't know enough about it. I don't even know what this card is. Wonder Wand. Equip only to a spellcaster. Gains 500 attack. If you control the equipped monster in the card, you send both the graveyard. So you draw 2 cards. That's pretty cool. Get this posted in these discords. I'll share it in mine. And I'll definitely get some more people on. I need to get some sound too here. Is this game sound too loud? Please let me know. I have no idea. I am like, yeah, that sounds like way too loud in my brain, but it could be wrong. All right. Turn it down a little bit. So we have Gravekeepers versus what we don't know yet. Let's see, just finished posting this. For the Edison players. Solemn Warning, such a busted card. I think, oh, this looks like Heroes. I think I've heard through the grapevine that Heroes like tier 1 deck, but I don't know for sure. I don't believe Gravekeepers are, but who knows. We are working through this. Edison. All right. We are going to figure this out very quickly. Someone tagged me here, but I'm trying to get this situated. And I will focus on gameplay here and settings and everything else. And we will have this up and running momentarily. Going for tribute to feels like a bad move. All right. First off, can anybody hear me? Second off, is the sound of the game too loud? And third off, I need to find someone that knows Tengu. So let me find someone that actually plays this format so we can talk about it. Who plays Tangu here and can do comms? That will be helpful. So, ooh, Jana's just putting in some work. That's a quick game one. So Gravekeepers, I think, are at like full strength at this point. I don't know if there's new stuff that was released, but since then. But this time, I think this is like the best that they get. They have the recruiter, um, and I think that's all they really needed to be really good because you can like pop the recruiter with the descendant and then search with it. Um, so I'm gonna try to find the bracket. Here it is. Perfect. I quickly saw it earlier. Let's see. I don't know any of the actual players on a specific team. Like I don't know the name, so we'll just have to kind of figure it out as we go. We're doing the most out here. Volume is fine. Volume all seems fine. Thank you guys. All right. So we will, once somebody hits me up on Discord, either I find a good GOAT player or find a great Tengu player. The problem is Tengu is like not nearly as popular as obviously Edison and GOAT. Edison being the most popular. So it's hard to find like people who actually know how to play this format. Like I said, I played in one Tengu tournament. I literally play Zombies, which Zombies is not. I wouldn't say it's a tier 1 deck, but it definitely can still be played. And I did like X and 2 or something. It was fine. But that's the only. It was a little tournament. That's the only thing I've ever done. So that's like my only experience with this format since 2011, which obviously everybody just played the Tengu plant deck, and that was pretty much it, which I still think is probably the best. Um, Thunder King is like one of the best cards of the format because of XYZs or the XYZs because it can negate all those, and Tour Guide's so popular. So this much I do know. So it makes sense to me that Necro Gardener is kind of strong, or Necro Valley is pretty strong here, just because of it boosts all the Gravekeepers, and they're all bigger than this guy. Oh, what is this thing? I vaguely remember this card. There can only be one face up on the field. Spell cards cannot be destroyed by effects. Oh, it protects the Necro Valley. Troll cannot declare an attack. This is no face-up spell card. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Oh, I was like so backwards here. Jaina Fett is on hero. Okay. See, I had my head in the wrong spot here. I didn't know what was going on. I think we're going to watch a little bit of all formats during the stream. That's going to be the goal. That way we just don't show, because obviously I'd like to showcase a lot of Edison, but that's not the point of this event. It's really to showcase the entire 3v3 and, multiple formats. So we're going to get a little bit of Tangu in, we'll get some GOAT, and we will get the Edison content in as well. But as far as I know, Hero is one of the best decks. So, but again, Hero does not beat that defense. So this might be just a good meta call. Like I said, Shin Slaw is like one of the better. I think he's one of the top Tengu players from what I know. So maybe they just decided to do a off meta pick. I don't know again how popular this deck is, but we will see. JDZ plays goats. Who's cooking? The Gravekeeper player right now. The Shining is out in this format, which is like busted fusion monster for the heroes deck. That's why this deck is so strong. That's why Thunder King is also amazing in the deck, because you can use that to Miracle Fusion. So it's like Diva Hero, but better in this format. Oh, okay. And that's the reason why Thunder King is played and it's so strong, because XYZs are just popular, because it's like there's only a few that are actually legal in this format, but oh, and we got to see a Shining. There's only a few that are actually legal, but they are pretty strong. And we have, so what exactly does this thing do? This card gains 300 attack for each one, or each of your banished elemental heroes. You can target up to 2 of your banished elemental heroes. Add those to target. Oh, so Miracle Fusion essentially banishes at least one hero, and when this thing dies, it gets it back to its hand. It's kind of busted. 2600 is pretty strong too. We're all going to learn about these cards together, because half of them I haven't seen in 10, well, how many years? 13, so 13 years. Rite of Spirit. Call the Haunted for Gravekeepers. Yeah, this right here is what makes this deck strong. This card you control is sent to the graveyard. Add 1 Gravekeeper monster with 1500 or less defense from your deck to hand. So you can't search Spy. Yeah, but this is the combo here that works. So it's like a Sangan for Gravekeepers. And the reason why Gravekeepers are better in Tengu than Edison format, obviously, is because, well, Necro Valley is not that great in Edison format, but because they have Pot of, what is it called? This thing right here, Pot of Duality. So you can actually make the deck way more consistent, because you can search for the cards you need. I actually vaguely, I did top a regional with Gravekeepers around this time, years ago. I think it was about this time. I didn't have to use too much thinking. I could just play the deck, is why I think I went with it. All right. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out the exact team thing here, so I can see who we're gonna watch. I see Team Perfect Circle, so I would guess Ludo, maybe a True Hero or somewhere along the line, probably on that. Rod is in this tournament. I know I saw Rognock sign up, and Pro Storm, so we'll probably catch some of their games too. Um, Team Cut. I don't. Again, I'd have to look at the exact teams to figure out who we're gonna watch next. Let me do that now. Uh, Here we go. Okay, the house is Fraser Smith, a True Hero, and Fiend. So that's a team we want to watch out for. That's a strong team. Red Eyes is also a strong team. Mr. Sultai, Phil, and Photo Shooty is a phenomenal Tengu player. I believe that they are in control or they run most of the Tangu events, so hopefully catch a game with them. And oh, we are watching Rod right now. Jaina is on Rod. Jaina, Rognok, and ProStorm. Strong team. So Jaina's playing the Tengu. I would guess ProStorm is likely playing Goat because I do know that ProStorm is an exceptional Goat player as well. And we have Rognok. I would be willing to bet that he is playing Frogs because there is no Frogs in Goat. So he's probably playing Edison. Um, Yugi Kaiba Joey that has Carl Waite, which obviously does not need any introduction when it comes to Goat. Pizza is a strong Edison player, tops quite a few events, and Mick Thunder I'm not familiar with. DX we have Scully. Those obviously Scully is like the face of Goat format from what I know, like runs a bunch of Goat servers. Alex Demand, pretty good Edison player, and John Wick, I would be willing to bet is playing Goat. All right, I have like 7 screens open here. I got to figure myself out. Rog is a great Go player. Oh, Rog is too. Oh, I'm sure of it. Rog. So what I've learned and what I said before Edison season is that most of the players who play retro formats, especially the older retro formats, probably before like I don't know, I'm just putting a random date out there, probably before like 2012 or so, um, before the game got like crazy with pendulums and all that, I would say up to probably Exceeds. If you were like good at playing any of those formats, I think that a lot of that basic Yu-Gi-Oh skill just transitions from one to the other. You just have to learn the cards, which is one of the reasons why when we had Edison format last season that I said that Elite Four, which was filled of all Go players, could be a very, very strong team, and they were in the finals because they just have good fundamental Yu-Gi-Oh! And all it is a matter of learning the decks that are relevant in War League specifically, and they were just dominating. They didn't switch their decks much. I know like Ivan Rosito pretty much played Frogs every week. Like I think Moxie's was on like Hero or Vayu, so they didn't have to sit there and play the whole switch the deck. They were just like, I'm gonna learn one deck and I'm gonna learn the strengths of it, and I'm just gonna beat everybody, and that's what they did. Uh, Duality and Recruit are huge buffs to Gravekeeper. Yeah, that's what made the deck like actually good this time around. Um, ProStorm is playing Goat format. So yeah, from what I know, I think ProStorm has like topped events in Goat as well. I think he actually was like a Goat player before, obviously before everyone started playing Edison. So um, Christopher Flores, that's Ivan. Um, did Rog invent Earth aggro? I wouldn't know. That's probably a JDZ question. I have no idea. I know Rog invents anything that has to do with frogs. So, oh, Dark Holes in this format. I forgot about that. That card's so good. I forgot about that. So we are in game three. Jaina has actually, from what I know, and like I said, I know very little about Tengu, but I have seen that they have won some Tengu tournaments as well. So they're very much a competent Tengu player as well as Shinslaw. So this is actually a pretty good round one match, to be honest. So also a lot of players are playing in this event, which is kind of came to be because of the YCS in Vegas. They are hosting an Ultimate Time Wizard 3v3 event, which is going to have Goat, Edison, and Tangu as the three format. So a lot of players are kind of play testing and getting ready for that event. Fortunately, I will not be going because I can't fly to Vegas on short notice, but um, I do know quite a few close friends and teammates who are planning to go, and they have been labbing pretty hard the last couple weeks. So this is a good place to just get a feel of what you might be playing against. And now on the online scene is way different than in person. I feel like the online players are just better a lot of the time, but there will be quite a few online players actually playing in person, so it'll be different than just going to a random local tournament. Can you cast Ludo at some point? He's playing Worm in Tango 4. Oh yeah, definitely. So Ludo is obviously he is the GOAT World Champion. Pretty much dominated last season in Edison as well. So we'll definitely get him on stream. He is the JDZ says he is the OG Earth player. He won an FLC on Earth. Oh wow, I didn't know that. That's cool. Beast Beats is in the chat, a team member of Rod, so he's cheering for Jaina, of course. Let me just shut my door real quick. My kid's screaming. Oh, that thing does get hit by Bottomless because of the attack boost by Necro Valley. So Necro Valley has been changed like 85 times throughout the years. I don't know what the actual errata is of this time. I couldn't tell you like what the card actually says at this time. I know in Edison it just is not very good, but I don't know if it was changed between Edison and Tangu. So oh, we get some stream. MST takes the MST. So you obviously can't Miracle Fusion from the graveyard with Necro Valley on the field. That would make sense. Cannot, yeah. Cards in the graveyard cannot be banished. But again, this does not mean anything, reading this one. I believe it's the same as Edison text, but I'd have to double check. Yeah, I think that the reason why it's just better in this format is just because of the fact that it has more support. I don't think Necro Valley is any more broken. Um, but I think it's actually really strong versus this hero deck because as far as I know, you can't Miracle Fusion from the graveyard with Necro Valley on the field. So that's why I think it was a priority for her to get rid of the. Oh, plus Monster Reborn is in this format. Oh my God, Monster Reborn and Dark Hole. I forgot all about that. But like these cards are legal. Obviously, they're very strong, but the format feels okay. I didn't like hate playing the format. The Solemn Judgment, and I believe you can have I don't know if it's 2 Solemn Warning or 3 Solemn Warning, but that's in the format as well. Toot, toot. Yeah, Gravekeepers feels pretty good here. Maybe it's just like a dominant matchup for it. I don't really know. Priority. Um, Beast Beats, Recruiter, Pot, Solemn, Wonder Wand, Semi-Limited Royal Tribute in certain matchups. Okay, that's what makes Gravekeeper strong. Oh, wow. Forbidden Lance. What does this one do again? It loses 800 attack, so they had to activate that just to stay alive. Wow. Yeah, this is not looking good for Jaina. Oh, wait a minute. Does it get there? Oh, no, it doesn't get there. Okay. Um, so how this works is it's all three players are playing their respective formats that they're on, and once two of the three win, then the round is done. It doesn't matter what the last game's doing, you just up and go. So let's see who we can watch now. People was talking about Ludo versus Mayberry. Oh, this is kind of cool. All right, I know zero about these worms. I'm going to be honest with you. I knew like little about the last match we watched, but I know even less about this. Oh my. So the question is Gozen match actually good in this format, or does it just suck like Edison? Cards in either graveyard cannot be removed from play. Cards in either player's graveyard cannot be affected by a card. The trap is busted. All right, I definitely need somebody who knows Tengu because I don't know this stuff. Let's read the trap. Change all face down defense position. All face down monsters on the field to phase up defense. Is there any end phase this card? So this thing turns all of the worms face down essentially, and then you draw cards. Because that's a light, and then these things activate while they're face down, or when they flip face up, I think. I don't know. What does this thing do? That's too much text for me. When this card is flipped face up, select one face up monster your opponent controls and return it to its hand. Yeah, so they definitely want to be flipped face up. Oh, this is also the first like format that we see Maxi, I think. You contribute one reptile war monster to select one card your opponent controls and destroy it. What's this one do? If you control a face-up worm Jagen, which is that, um, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. So I'm not really sure how they work. I think that it's like a control deck, I feel. Like they flip face up, they do some stuff. They use this trap card that seems to be strong and set them face down or flip them face down and then flip them face. Oh, flips them face up. Okay, yeah. So this works with them and then they can search the big guy. I think that's how it works. We're trying to figure out as we go. I warned everybody. I don't know Tangu at all, but yet we're watching two Tangu matches. We're learning as we go. We're going to learn Tangu format. We'll become Tangu legends after this event. So this is one of the stronger ones. So they have Leviathan. They have Leviair as a XYZ. They have Utopia. I believe they have Steel Swarm Roach. I think those are like the only ones that are actually good. There's probably a couple ones that suck, but I think there's one with the fairies too, the Gachi Gachi or something like that. That one's also played. So there's like a handful of XYZs in this format, which is like fine. They're not crazy yet. Um, Mayberry is I've never seen him play anything other than value, so I have no idea. BLS is in this format too. Wow. So we've seen Dark Hole, Monster Reborn, BLS, and yeah. So he took the Max C challenge. Ludo drops Max C on him, and he has summoned Tour Guide and XYZ and BLS. So I'm guessing there's probably a few cards in his hand that will answer this board. That's crazy. I didn't realize all those cards. Like I said, I played in one tournament and literally just played zombies because that's what I do. And it was fun because I didn't know anything, so of course I didn't care if I won or lost. I just more or less wanted to try it. It was like a multi-day tournament, so it was fine. Well, what does this thing do? Here we go. Flip. Add one level 4 or lower reptile worm monster from your deck to your hand. So I'm going to search a worm. I vaguely know that worms are a thing. I don't know how good they are. I think this is kind of a similar tier to the Gravekeeper deck. I don't think it's a tier 1 deck. Mayberry won the Tengu tournament versus Ludo a few weeks ago. Oh, really? Okay, I guess he does play Tengu then. So the problem a lot of teams are having, from what I know, is that finding Edison and Goat players were like not terribly difficult to do because there's a decent amount of both. But finding good Tengu players was the challenge. So a lot of like um, Goat and Edison players are just like, okay, I guess I'll become the Tengu player and just started playing Tengu a bit for the tournament. Oh, when this card is normal summon, you can send one reptile worm monster from your deck to the graveyard. Are any of these things dark? No, so they're all light. Whoa. Why did he ram that one? Oh, I guess we didn't read that one enough. Hold on a second here. Oh, you can special summon this card from the graveyard. Oh my goodness. So these two are like buddies here. These two work together. And then they'll be able to flip this up and get rid of the XYZ. Worms are pretty cool. They got some cool control stuff. Worms have the most insane trap card ever. Yeah, it has to be this one here that we're talking about, right? Which I need to better read and understand. Like, see, this is the problem with like Yu-Gi-Oh! And current Yu-Gi-Oh! Is that all the cards have even more text than this, and it's just like I can't figure that out. I can't wrap my brain around it. TCG Rewind put Worms at the top of the second highest tier in his tier list. So yeah, they're not tier one, but they're up there. That's how I felt. Gravekeeper is tier one. Okay. Has anybody messaged me back to come talk about Tengu? Come on now. All right. I'll let you guys watch this while I figure out my situation here. Oh, Soul, OG Betchy, and I think is that Night Blue on the team? That's pretty cool. Those are like, well, Soul won in RBT, so he definitely knows how to play Edison. Couple GOAT players there though. A lot of these teams are pretty stacked, to be honest. Perfect Circle, Ghost Rider, Yondami, and Ludo. That team's crazy. So I wonder if Ghost Rider's probably playing Goat. Yeah. So that's like Chaos Turbo, maybe Blackwing, and then Worms, I would guess. I don't think I've seen Yondame play anything but Blackwing. The house. Fraser Smith, Fiend. Oh, it actually tells you who's playing what. Okay, maybe I should pay attention. So a True Hero is playing Edison, and Fraser Smith's on Tangu Plant, so that's cool. McDog, Shinslaw, Tangu, Goat, and Mosca is on Edison. This bot worked pretty good. Jazz really got this down. This is pretty clean. Oh, we lost something there. Okay. Playtest IRL. What's up, Beast Mode? Long time no see. Yeah, so I'm back after a holiday break. Took a little while to get going again, and I had a few hours today, so I figured I would stream because it didn't look like anybody else was jumping to the opportunity. So, again, my streams are not the world's greatest, but at least it's some content, and guys get to see some matches. Oh boy, there's a lot of people watching this. Mind Control still good in this format. This card's so good. I wonder if Tangu will ever take off like Edison did. I think like people are interested in it just because it's something different, but I wonder if it will gain the popularity that Edison did. I haven't played enough of it to really have an opinion. It was fun, but I think it was more fun because I never played it before. It's like riding the roller coaster for the first time. It's usually fun, but if you ride it 1,000 times, you realize that maybe it's not as good as you thought. So I don't know if it's a good format or not. It seems pretty diverse, so I think that's usually sets up for a pretty decent format. Tangu is deck builder paradise. Yeah, because it's so diverse. That would make sense. You can just play just about it. You can play just about anything. It seems like there's a chance it does. He forked out the money for some Maxi finally. Yeah, Beast Beats is on top of that. He's getting the cards in advance. It's possible if you Konami rather keeps promoting these type of events, Tengu's going to have to get more popular because you got to have to find good Tengu players to play and be successful in these events. You know, like if I was going to Vegas, depending who's on my team, I would ideally want to be the Edison player. But if you know your team is stacked, like somebody has to play a different format. So the problem is I don't feel confident enough in playing Goat and being able to beat some of these Goat legends who've been playing for Goat 2005, like what 18 years or something like that. Like, what's the odds that I'm going to be able to learn the format well enough to be able to beat some of these players? Probably not very high. So um, it's just hard to find the experienced players in all three of these formats. It's less solved compared to Edison. Imagine diversity before these years of popularity to actually diverse. Yeah, so I think Edison was perceived for a long time to be extremely diverse, and for the most part, there are a lot of decks you can play, but it's definitely becoming clear which decks are better than others. Whereas Tengu, I think, like you said, there's just so many decks, and it's not played enough where we can actually narrow down the most successful decks. Diego, what's up? Yeah, I actually saw that zombie list too. I think it was Necro who was playing. They're like known for zombies and Tengu. They actually gave me some tips on my list after I played that one event. It's not widely played in Tengu though. The issue I was kind of having with playing zombies in Tengu was the fact that Thunder King is so popular, and you can play triple Goblin Zombie if I'm not mistaken in that format. The problem is it's not that great because there's just so many Thunder Kings. It also Thunder King stops a lot of your big synchro plays. It does that in Edison too, but it's just hard to play around. Like if a Thunder King hits the board, and you don't have an out for it, you really can't play that well. It's hard to play. Anybody up a game? I don't even know what the count is. It's this is game three, so this card right here is obviously busted because the whole format's named after this. Um, I believe initially they ruled this card that if it was sent to the graveyard as material of an XYZ, it got its effect. I don't think it does that now though. And I think that that was like initially. I could be wrong. So you could like bring out Leviair, remove the Tengu, special a Tengu, and get the return from Play Monster. It was like that was dumb. This game is crazy. Oh, they did that with saying it too, but they removed that. Yeah, that ruling was. I do vaguely remember that. I don't think it was around very long. I think it was only like one or two like Shonen Jumps or whatever YCS that was actually allowed. Um, I think they realized quick like that's busted. Yeah, okay, it was a misruling. Yeah, I do. Like I said, I do vaguely remember that. I'm not gonna lie, Tengu seems kind of awesome. Yeah, I like I said, I did enjoy the tournament I played. Definitely enjoyed it. The only thing, the deck that seems like busted is X Sabers. I lost to X Sabers, but I couldn't like they were doing crazy stuff with the what's it called, Dark Soul. I was like, wow, that seems like really strong. Like synchro, discard cards from your hand, search at the end of the turn. I also think Agents is a very strong deck too, from what I've seen. The boss monster there is it's pretty strong. It destroys stuff on the field. They use the Mystic Shine balls. They bring out the Gachi XYZ that you can't kill. Oh, that's right. Infernity is also in this format, but I'm not sure if they. I think they're full power. I don't know. Mayberry feels like he's down, definitely here. Obviously, the Utopia is just bigger than Thunder King. One Barrier, one line. Okay, so it's not full power Eternities. That's probably yeah, because Eternities would feel like they'd be the best deck if they had all the broken cards at unlimited. Team Cut just beat Rod in a 3v3. That's awesome. X Saber is a meme at this point in Tango Discord. Last five discussions were people saying that they played it and it sucks. Infernity is bad, very bricky. I do not believe X Saber suck. There's no way. Like I played against that one match against it, and I could tell you that that deck is very strong. Mr. Hydro Pump is a Infernity Savant. Oh, is he playing in this? I didn't see his name. Excuse me. I don't think he's playing in this. So cut. Mosca, who's cool, definitely always in the streams. McDog and Shinslaw beat Rod. Wow. Those you wouldn't expect that, but it's playing over multiple formats, so this is not just Edison. Tengu with Pot of Avarice is so good too, huh? X-Sabers definitely suck in Tango. Really? That deck feels like it was so good. Maybe, well, I was playing zombies, so it's probably because I was playing something that sucks more. But TCG Rewind put X-Sabers in top tier in his tier list. That's what it feels like to me, but I don't know. Again, I played literally four, I think I played 6 rounds of a tournament, 5 rounds of a tournament. No one really plays it. It looks incredible if they can pop off. Oh, so if they're just doing all the combos, yeah, it's probably like Edison. And Tango Infernity Barrier is at 3. Yeah, that card's really good too, from what I remember. Wouldn't have expected that team to win at all. Like I said, Shinslaw is if I'm not probably not even saying his name right, but he's phenomenal Tengu player. So like I wouldn't be surprised if he alone just gets a win in that format every round. Ryan, yo, what's up, Ryan? Hydro invented a couple Infernity tier lists and Infernity lists in Tengu. Oh, I didn't know that. It's crazy to see how many of these players play multiple formats. Shin is a really good player, yeah, definitely. Uh-oh. What are we doing here? So this thing has an effect where it cannot. Oh, oh, this is good. Because you detach this and it's gonna die, right? Oh no, never mind. I lied. I don't know what this thing does. Oh, okay. This thing has to be targeted for attack. It doesn't work the way I thought. I thought he was gonna attack and then like remove. Goes and match. So my question is, goes and match cannot be as bad as it is in Edison. I don't think it is in this format. That's the only reason why this card's even played. It has to be like it probably works the way everyone thought it works in this format. Shinyu's Law is the Tengu goat. From what I've heard, only way to not get burnt out is playing multiple formats. Yeah, I dabble in Goat a little bit. I'm actually on a Goat War League team, but I've only played like a few weeks. I don't play every week, and that's kind of how I like it. I just play just enough to scratch my itch for trying different formats, and I usually play Goat War League because it kind of takes place in between the lull of like tournaments. So just gives me something to do once a week and play a match. But I don't take it super hardcore or seriously. I'm not really playing any other tournaments for Goat. I can only play in like limited amount of Edison tournaments, so I rather not waste the amount of tournaments I can play on other formats that I'm not as serious in. Gozen and Rivalry work like in Modern, so they work like we thought they should work. Except for some reason, Edison they don't work like that, which is probably best because the cards are toxic. But let's see. Toot, toot, toot. But this game's still going on. Like this has been a long game three, so that's another way you can tell if format's good, in my opinion. If the game goes long and back and forth, and there's a lot of interactions, then typically it's considered, it could be a skillful format that way. I'm looking at some of the list here on Discord. I don't know how old this is. Mayberry, okay, Mayberry was on a Tengu plant deck, so that's what this is, Tengu plant. Um, it looks like the top 4 deck lists were all Tengu plant. So I would say Tengu Plant is probably tier one. If I'm the names of the players I'm seeing in the top four here are all exceptional players in general, and they're playing Tengu, so they usually play the best deck of the format. Let's see. Shin's the goat. Shinyu's the goat. Okay, here we go. We get to see this bad boy in action. So it flips this one face down, sends that back. Then don't they do something else with this thing? After that, you can special summon one level 7, so they probably don't play any more of these. That's not the one I'm thinking about. That's 8 stars. So maybe they don't even play the one that you can special summon. Maybe it's just okay. So it flips them face up, and then at the end of the turn puts them back face down. And you get to draw a card for each one of them that go face down. And you get to special summon a level 7 or higher monster. So it's 7 or higher. Yeah, this card has like 4 effects. That's bananas. That's like a modern Yu-Gi-Oh card right there. It literally has one, two, like 4 effects. Yeah, that card is busted. I don't know if Mayberry's gonna be able to get there. Okay. Effect. Oh yeah, effect failure is here too. So, you don't really want to be synchroing with that. That's usually good in your hand. But I see at this point, well, what the heck does this thing do? If this card is synchro summoned, target one synchro monster on your opponent's control. Your opponent controls banish that target. So starters can't negate it. He's drawing 2 cards and potentially special summoning a monster, I believe. No. Yeah, how do you beat that? There's no way he's. Oh, and this sends it back. Yeah, so this is a game. It's a game. Wow, Worms pulling it out. That was kind of. This deck is bananas. This deck is like really control. I kind of like it. Maybe I'll have to try some Worms in Tangu. All right, so that's done. Ludo wins that for his team. Perfect circle. Excuse me, I'm just dying over here. Let me see. Who is still playing? That is the question of the day. I like Worms. Um, I gotta figure out who else is playing. Let's just go to watch and see if we notice any of these names. Maybe we can watch some Edison players now. We did a little bit of Tangu. It's really up to you guys. I'll or Goat. We can watch any of that. I don't want to just feature all of the. We don't want to just do Tangu, but that's also kind of the new toy. Oh, Soul is playing. Okay, this is Soul and Pizza. Um, Soul is a good zombie player in my opinion. I like the way he plays. He has a similar play style to myself. Plays the deck really slow. Um, kind of grinds with it. So I do respect his zombie play. This is game three. So it looks like Diva Hero. This looks like it's probably game. I would guess. I would guess. That's how you know you're like playing zombies the way I like to play it, where this person's at 2600 and the only synchro you just saw was the Brio that gets bounced and like he's still able to drop a Goyo and win the game. So Soul wins. Um, let's see. What else are we gonna catch here? I'm trying to find more matches. It's gonna be hard to kind of feature everybody, but um, JDZ just hit me up. Oh, I'd love JDZ. We need somebody that knows some Goat. We need somebody that knows Tangu. because I don't know enough about this stuff. Let's see. Help me with some matches. What do you guys want to see here? I want to watch. I want to play whatever you guys want to watch. So, um, who's in the goat land here? I don't know who's still playing. It's so hard to keep track of all of the games. I don't notice any of these names here. We might be in between rounds, possible. Let me pull up the teams again. Let's see. John Wick. Nope. Scully is about to be playing, so we can watch Scully. Um, Scully's playing Ludo. Rognok's playing. We can watch Rognok too. Do you guys really want to watch Frogs? Don't we see enough of that? Let's watch. Let's watch. Ooh, let's watch Carl. Oh, I'm not trying to play. Dang it. I have to change my list so I can. We'll just wait until they match up, and then we'll find them. Wick already got a match. We'll do Wick. Oh, this match right here is gonna slap. We have Ghost Rider versus John Wick. Ivan Flores, SJC champion, versus Ghost Rider, who probably has the most tops in GOAT history. I think, not wins, but tops. I'm not sure. I'm shooting from the hip, but let's watch a GOAT match. So this is likely a Chaos Turbo mirror, and I know some people don't care to watch this, but these are two of the like premier players of this format, to be honest. So this is like a really good GOAT match to watch. Um, Scully and Ludo seems insane. That's Tangu. Do you guys really want to watch Tangu? Like, if you want to watch Tangu, we can definitely we can do that. Let's go watch Tangu. We see enough of this stuff. Let's see. Scully. Are they playing yet? Where are they? Oh, Frazier's about to play too. All right, let's watch Scully. We got the beginning of it. You know what? We're gonna watch some more Tangu. Screw it. I guess I'm making the executive decision here. That would have been a slapping match though to watch Ghost Rider and John Wick. The problem is I can't watch. We can't watch it all. We can't see every one of them. Let's watch some more Tangu. So we know Ludo's on Worms. We do not know what Scully's on. I'm guessing the GOAT matches are probably going to take longer than some of the Edison and Tango matches. I could be wrong. Just because those chaos matches can be really grindy. And so I'm guessing like the other matches are going to finish before some of the GOAT matches finish. That's probably what's happening. Monster Reborn. Scully and myself go way back. I remember playing multiple regionals against this man. Um, Great player. Doesn't play a lot from what I know, but he is a good Yu-Gi-Oh player. Just see how like prominent Thunder King is in this format. That's like Zombie's worst nightmare to see that card. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. So JDZ is coming in. All right. Let me just get JDZ on. So he's a GOAT master, or he does a lot of GOAT commentary. Obviously, he runs GOAT format YouTube channel there. So let's get him on. At least so he can do some GOAT stuff. But I think right now everybody's kind of interested in Tengu. I don't even know what this thing is. This is like TGs, right? What do these things do again? JDZ is here. Let me
Check, microphone check.
microphone check.
What
Let
is
me
that?
make sure that we got you loud enough to for everybody to hear. So I'm gonna mute this, but I'm gonna turn you up here.
How about that? Bass boost. Am I coming in clear? Is this
Let me just turn you up. Let me make sure that let's hear from everybody that he is good. Let's hear. Can
running into
everybody
some
hear
scales?
JDZ? Please tell me yes.
Do re mi fa sol la ti do.
I
Am I in there?
you're here. I just want to make sure that they can actually hear you because every now and then I gotta turn people up. It's super
Okay,
low.
okay.
Okay,
Super low.
I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Do I need to turn myself up?
No,
Do
no,
I need to
no,
get
no, no. I think it's just my. So you're coming through my headset, which is what they're
gotcha?
hearing. So I have to turn you up on my OBS.
You know what, beast mode? I know I've been on your side enough times, so I know
Yes.
what you're going through. So I appreciate the hustle.
I'm gonna get you there. I just want to make sure that you're not like. It's good now. Okay.
Yo, what is up, Edison, Tengu, Goat World? Hey, beast mode. It's the first time I've been by, man. Thanks for letting me
Yes.
come in
No,
and
I
kick it with you.
appreciate you offering to come by because I'm just getting tired holding this up. I don't know how you do it for so many hours, man. You're
Hey,
a legend.
hey, you gotta have that dog. You gotta be built
You could have that dog.
somewhat dissimilar than the rest.
I see.
It's a process.
You dress up. You got this. You got the webcam on. You do the whole thing. It's impressive.
It's a process, man. It takes time, but
It
you know what I'm
does.
saying. You got the dueling skills, but I got the commentary skills, and we're going together. You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna get through this.
Together, we can form a freaking Zord, okay, Power Ranger style, and get through this damn thing.
A
I think we can do it.
Megazord here.
Make it.
It's morphing time.
Oh, dude. But hey, man, I really I tuned in and I've been watching this Tingle thing and I've been looking at some of the videos and some of the other streams and some of the other people doing this stuff. And this format seems fun, dude. It seems kind of awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
No, I agree. Like I said, I had very limited tournament exposure. I played like one event, spur of the moment. Literally, I didn't even have a lure main deck in my zombie deck. It was pretty bad, and I think I did pretty good. Still played. But it is impressive to see how many different decks you can play in any given round.
Hmm.
The rulings are very similar to Edison. It's not like crazy different. But the amount of decks that you'd have to prepare for is astronomical, and it's very difficult to just play in a tournament like that. But I think if you played enough and practice, then it would be like anything else. You'd get it.
Yeah. And that's kind of like that's one thing because I talk to a lot of people too. You know this. You talk
Of
to a lot of
course.
people. I talk to a lot of people about the different
Absolutely.
formats and different pros and the cons of each one. And one of the things that people like about Edison, they don't really necessarily like about Goat too much that I've learned is that Edison doesn't really have a lot of staples, and Goat has a ton of staples.
Yep.
And I think this format kind of has a little like blends the line of both, like being unique, but still having like cards that you can read and like track down. And kind of, it does a little bit of each because you still got Dark Hole and Monster Reborn and some like stapley kind of card,
Yeah,
which is kind of cool.
people are familiar with those cards from watching a TV show. Like you just
Yeah.
know those cards. And aside from the worm trap card that I had to read that had four different effects, for the most part, the cards are pretty easy to understand still,
Hmm.
which is good.
Are you in the Scully Ludo game? I'm
I
watching. I don't
am.
know
I
what's
don't
happening.
know what's going on. I'm talking to you, but it looks like they're asking
Okay,
a
my bad, my
judge.
bad.
No, you're good. Before damage check, what is the step where Delk is fine before damage? Oh boy, here we go. We're in like sub step
Oh,
one, verse
hey,
four. Yeah.
hey, this is way over my level, dude. But you know what I'm saying? I just jumped in, man. You guys got to hook Beast Mode up. Beast Mode out here working his ass off, dude. You
Nah.
guys got to like this stream. No, 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 no. We don't. I don't know how you guys do it over here in Beast Mode world, but over in Goat world, okay. We gotta be compensated a little bit. We're not asking for money, okay? We're not asking for comments. Just a couple of likes, dude. Put a thumbs up on this damn stream,
That's
man.
it. Come
Help this
on
duelist
now.
out. That's
Tried to roll out of bed to give you guys something. It
You know what I'm
isn't look
saying?
not
Waking up on
premiere.
a Saturday? Are you
Right.
kidding? Waking up on a Saturday to provide this information out to the streets? we can't even get a little bit of just a like, dude. Just a couple thumbs up.
Yeah, I do
Help beast
respect
mode
that.
out, man.
That's right. You know what? How many likes we got here? This is ridiculous here. Now, I don't got the whole stream set up like some of the pros here, but we rolled
Hey,
out of bed. We got something up and running here. We're watching some Tengu. We got 11 likes. Okay, we're moving up. I appreciate that, JDZ. Look at that.
hey, no problem, no problem. You got that's the least we can do. Okay, that's the least we can do for beast mode.
That's it.
You know what
Um,
I'm saying?
so let's see here. We're
And
reading
we appreciate it.
the chat. I don't know if you can see
Oh,
the stream chat because you have
I got
quite a
it up.
few fans. You got quite a few fans.
Yo, let's
Um,
go. Let's go. We got a little bit of crossover, okay?
but
We
we
got a
do.
little bit a lot of times, okay? A lot of people like to dump on Go because we're the old guys, okay?
Oh yeah.
We're the solved format. We got a lot of this, a lot of that. So a lot of people like to dump on Go, but we give love out here in Goat World, outward, okay? So we're in the building. We got the Goatians out here. Maybe I'll share the stream. Let's get the stream out here. And you guys need to
There you
damn
go.
subscribe to Beast Mode's channel too. Because Beast Mode will get you right. And I never told you this, Beast Mode, because we haven't had a chance to speak too much in
Yeah.
Discord, a little bit back and forth, but
Yep.
never voice to voice. But you're the reason that I got into Edison in the first place. You
Really
and Keegan, and yeah, the videos that you put out, like, hey man, Goat players should come in and here's some decks you can play.
nice.
It was your information that kind of got me right, dude.
I'm
So I
happy to
appreciate
hear.
that.
I've been coming. I don't, the video quality. Look, I'll be honest with y'all. I got kids.
Bet.
Like most people, I got career stuff. I don't do much editing, so I try to just get stuff out there, and either you like it or you don't. But hey, I'm happy to hear that you watch something and you join the Edison scene. I know you dabble a little bit.
I dabble. I dabble.
You
I
dabble.
enjoy it. I enjoy it because I gotta play IRL, man. I gotta get out there. I gotta get in the streets, and I have to play. And the easiest way to do that is what's available. And Edison is just like huge, man. So I gotta
It
get out there and do
is.
my
It
thing.
is.
And but
How's your
we
Edison
might have
scene?
my
Yeah.
up here. It's pretty robust. I would say it's pretty robust. It's pretty vibrant.
Wait, where's your
It's
area? Where are you? You West
I am
Coast?
in I'm on the West Coast, Pacific Northwest, in the Seattle
Oh,
area,
Seattle
like
area.
North Seattle.
Yep.
Yeah, like south of Seattle a little bit.
Okay.
But Beast Mode, we might have to get to a different game. These duelists are having a heated
Yeah. All right.
judge
I agree with you.
debacle right here.
We're gonna lose
And
fans
and
here.
that's not good. That's not good for the homies out there watching.
What
Shout
do you
out to
want to?
Ludovico and Scully though. They're gonna figure this out.
They're gonna. Oh, a true hero in soul. That's
Let's do it.
Edison. Yeah,
I'm there.
that kind of slaps.
Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Let's get in there.
Oh, well, and
Okay.
we get into a dark arm right off the bat. You gotta love to see that right there. Okay. Oh, soul on creature swap technology. I like this card.
Oh, another cool thing about this tournament specifically, huge shout out to Format Library and Jazz, but when they got the GOAT, they got the Edison, and they got the other, you can see all three of the matches at the same time. You got them all coming up in their own little hosting area. I
Oh,
think that's pretty
really?
cute. All right. Yeah,
Where?
yeah. You can see
That's
like
in his Discord?
and not in the Discord, but in the on Dueling Book, like how you have GOAT section,
Oh,
Edison
yes.
section, and then they're all like lined up across each other.
Oh,
Sorry,
I
I thought that
like
was
that.
interesting. I'm a dork, dude. I'm a
No, no,
dork with
no.
it.
That's
My
cool.
bad.
All right. But I'm still on this creature swap technology here. That is
Oh,
not
my bad. My
commonly
bad.
seen. No, no, you're good. It is played in some zombie decks, but it's not overly prevalent. I have tested it a little bit.
Okay.
I like it. The problem is it goes hard negative versus Blackwings because
Mm.
they can chain Icarus attack, and then your creature swap just goes -1. So
Gotcha. Okay, okay.
yeah, that
And
can be tricky.
I've heard like again, I'm not the Ed head. I'm a baby. I got my baby walking boots on in Edison. I'm the mama dada still in Edison. But I've heard that Creature Swap is not the best card in the format. It's at
Yeah.
3, but it's kind of hard to get it right. It seems good to me. Like I don't know, like you got Stardust and stuff, and I just put out some ass and then send it over to you. It seems high profile. I don't
It
know,
it is
but
it's better in Goat, but I think it's just again the problem more or less stems from the fact that it can just be a hard -1
hmm
and in Goat, like I talked with some teammates last night. Goat is not +1s come pretty free with a pot of greedy, boom, that's a
Oh yeah.
+1. You know what I mean? A
Yep.
delinquent duo, that's often a +1. Edison, you got to grind for these +1s, and to just give one to your opponent can really be detrimental, and it's hard to win from that.
Yeah, I think honestly, and I've been like I said, I've been ingesting a lot of Edison content. I wish somebody would make those kind of videos, like how to grind, like how to get those pluses, those hidden pluses that you don't see, and like how to like go second, and how to defeat Raiko Kaius, dude. Because that's kicking. Like as a new player, that's kicking my ass, and
It
no one's
kills you.
talking about that.
Yeah, it does.
It's
Yeah.
kicking like it's kicking my ass, and no one's talking about it. And I need to figure out some techniques to get through. I'm figuring it out on my own a little bit, but it's just not hitting, dude.
I'll be honest with you, the going second is extremely difficult if you don't play anything that is a floater.
Mm.
In zombies, you don't care that much. You know, they set a monster, you go first, set a monster, and you get Goblin or Mizuki or whatever. You're just, you know, you're slamming because if it's Raikou, boom, you get a plus essentially if they hit a Goblin, right?
Yeah.
Now, if it's a hamster, sure, you know, sometimes they just have hamster into Raikou into Caius, and you lose that game. There's not much you can do, but at least if you have floaters, you can deal with that a little bit better. That's kind of what I
Yeah.
found. But not every deck plays floaters. That's the thing too.
It's just for me. I think that that kind of information, like I think it's when people start bridging those gaps and like closing the stuff up and start sharing that kind of stuff because the top players know,
Yeah,
you know, because they're very consistent players. And I watch it. I'm a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh, especially retro Yu. I watch a lot of this stuff, watch a lot of the streams, so I'm getting it, and I see that the top players are figuring out how to manage that whole thing, and the players like me, the noobs, if you will, are getting clapped up by that kind of stuff and making the
you'll
same
get
kind of
there.
consistent errors. It'll. I think it just takes time and reps, a little
It
bit of reps,
does, it
dude.
does. But you see, you play a lot of Goat, so it's hard. It really is hard to be good. And hats off to the players like
Mhm.
Ludo and well, Ludo is a big one. Ivan Rosito, obviously he's been pretty good in Edison as well. It's so hard to play both formats at such a high level. It's crazy how these
Yeah,
guys do it.
I don't know, like yeah, like Ghost Rider is a
Another
freaking
player,
anomaly. Glitch in the
yes,
Matrix, dude. He's like seven format world qualified in like all of them, dude. It's nuts.
it's
I can't.
insane.
I don't know. I
Right,
don't know. My
Coco
brain is
7, I think just won a
nuts.
Tangu tournament too. He
Nuts.
tops Go. It's insane.
I don't get it. My brain don't work like that. Maybe I'm too old. I don't know.
I
I
don't.
just can't learn.
I think you can. I think it's more for me personally. It's just time. Like I can't play in all these tournaments. I'd love to be able to do it, but
Hmm.
I have to be very selective in the tournaments I can play. And I'm sure you have similar situation where, you know,
Absolutely.
I'd
We
love to be
got
able to play cards every weekend, but I just can't do it.
obligation, man. Life.
That's right. You know,
I like this. You got Blizzard, dude. That card fucks me up too, dude. That's
it's
another one.
it's bro.
Blizzard and the Black Wings, dude. They just get after me, dude. Oh my god.
So
I need it.
Black Wings are obviously they're the best in my opinion, and in my tier list. It's right now feels to be the best deck. You know,
Yeah.
frogs come and go, but they have the best quality cards. Just look at the cards in the stack. You know,
Yeah, you
look at the
got that
graveyard. It's insane.
Blizzard, the far north, dude. This dude comes out looking like Mr. Bean, dude. Just absolutely look at this thing. You got this thing right here. Brionic, the dragon of the
Yeah.
Iceberry, dude, clapping cheeks, dude, for no reason.
It's Blizzard
Bust,
is literally a Goyo or a Bryonic, and that's just it, right
dang,
off the top of the deck.
dang, dude. And that's cool though. It's cool though. It's cool because it's still like you can do stuff like this. That's pretty neat. Nice little TT from Soul. Okay. So I do see the
So
vibes.
yeah,
I do see
it's
the vibes.
so yeah. The format does not feel. I don't know. In my opinion, I play a little bit of Goat. I think
Mhm.
Goat is so much fun if both players get to play the fun cards.
Yeah.
You know,
Or
or
I've
nobody
known
plays the fun cards.
yeah, it's either it's both the best games in Goat format, and I watch a ton of Goat. It's my favorite format. I know no
Sure.
one's gonna agree with me. This is Ed World. I get it. People have their things, but it's my favorite format. But it's the best when both players are either bricked out of their minds or just cracked out of their minds. If one
Yes.
player is bricked and one player is cracked,
It's
it's
just
no good.
trash. Yeah, it's trash.
It's trash. But if both players are just bricked insane, and then you can kind of grind it out there. It feels pretty good. It's an awesome format. I love it. You know what I'm saying? But I
They all have their
understand
flaws.
why. Yeah, I understand why people don't get it, and I'm fine with that too. Just like
Mm.
what you like. I just don't like when people tear it down all the time and just talk crap about it, especially when they don't have the background for it. Like I shared a story about it in one of my streams. I was talking about it when I was in YCS Vegas. I'm saying not YCS Vegas. YCS Vancouver. I was up there playing the side events, and I was just standing at the table, just kind of watching some of the side events go down. It was a Edison event going down, and people were like, "Hey man, that's the goat guy." I had the goat shirt on, I had the
Oh
goat hat.
yeah.
I'm rapping, dude, rocking the city out here, goat world all around. And this guy was just watching the table. He was like, "Hey, do you play retro?" I was like, "Yeah, I play Ghosts, man. I like Ghosts." He's like, "Oh, Ghosts is so trash. Ghosts is ass. Ghosts sucks. You're da 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 da. Just really just destroying it." I'm like, "Oh, dude, I'm sorry you feel that way. You know, I like Ghosts. What deck do you play?" He's like, I don't play Ghosts. I never play that format. I'll never play Ghosts." I'm like, "So you never played it, but
And
you
you're
have these
talking
strong
crap.
opinions
Yeah.
about it." And I'm like, "Okay, so Edison, what are you playing Edison?" He's like, "Oh, Edison is great. I love Edison. It's got this, it's got that, it's got this." I'm like, "Oh, what deck do you play Edison?" He's like, "Oh, I don't play Edison either. Never played it." I'm like, dude, what the hell are you talking about then? Like, what is your
Uh,
it was the
some of these people are
wildest
just
thing.
hyping up whatever is the new thing. You know what I mean? They want to be
Eh,
involved and stuff.
and exactly, and that's fine too. I get it. I get it. That's totally cool too. But it just kind of made me like, whatever, dude. But I get it if you hate it, if you don't like it, but
I,
that's totally up to you.
I don't
I
hate Goat
yeah.
at all. I'm in Goat War League. I just
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
understand what Goat is, and I
Dude,
play it.
you're a dope Go player. Do you need to bring that
Oh
Dim
no no
Fusion
no no
Turbo
no
back? You are a dope player, dude. You are a dope Go
I
player.
can play, but these guys are phenomenal, and they play far more than I do. And honestly, when I
Yeah.
play any week and go, I don't expect to win. If I do, that's fine,
And
but I don't take it that
that's
serious.
yeah, that's the part about the Go Format world. You got to understand, like these players who play in that league are like some of the best players in the whole world.
Correct,
So if you're trying to
correct.
just come in and just compare yourself to those guys, it's gonna feel insurmountable. But if you just play some like regular geek off the street, you're gonna be crushing, dude. It's gonna
Oh, sure,
be
sure.
oh yeah, 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 yeah. It's not gonna be the same game, but
That's why I
I
like
think
Goat
it's
War
pretty dope.
League because I feel that if you want to get better
Hmm.
at the format, War League is a way to do that because you're playing the
And
best of the best.
same thing with Edison World League too, and it's coming back soon. You
I'm
know what I'm saying?
hoping.
So
I'm hoping.
if you guys are out there and you want to get your ed on, make sure you get out here and sign up and play. It's really fun. It's a good time. It's
It
very
is.
entertaining. The banter,
Yes, the banter's fun.
as long as it's a little bit peaceful though. It's got to be generally
We
peaceful
try to
banter. I
keep
don't
the
want
banter to be somewhat
yeah,
peaceful. Yeah, it's a little bit more peaceful than
somewhat.
Goat. Yes,
Dude, goat banter is not peaceful. That
it is
is
not.
war. Okay, that's actual war.
Yeah.
People are it's violent. Okay, it's not peaceful at all. But
Yes. But
at
yeah, I
least
do
Edison is
dabble.
trying to change it a little bit to make it a little bit more peaceful, like fun, lighthearted banter, not like next time I see you, I'm going to cause physical harm to your actual
Yeah,
body
that's not what
type
we want.
thing. We don't want that. We want to keep that. We want to suppress that
Yeah,
and elevate the love and positivity if we could.
correct.
But
So
it's
go
still cool.
Edison rather. Edison War League. We actually JDZ is well aware. We're trying to just narrow down some logistics and try to get that
Mhm.
soon. We're trying. I just got to figure out, we're working on that. So hopefully in the next week or so we can maybe make some announcements. But
That'd be sick.
really, ultimately, Edison War League. I'm going to be honest with you. I just don't have the time to do like I did last season. Most of this, 95% of it goes out to the mods and the Chiefs, Snack,
Hmm.
Insidious, JDZ, everybody else. Essentially, I'm
Yeah,
really just there, and I'm trying to just organize and get it up and
and
running. But
facilitate. Yeah,
yeah,
bounce the ball. Yeah,
I can't run it myself, and that's why I'm looking for more help. And I just can't do it. And I want that
yeah.
there to be a league because nobody else was kind of jumping up to do so, and we made it happen last season. So hopefully we can get it again this year.
Yeah, it's tough, and I want to help more, but I'm doing
No, you
so
do
much
so
for
much for
ghosts, just
Goat,
trying to
you
keep
just
it.
can't.
I'm trying to keep it going, but I will help as much as I can, man. Like if you need a guy, I know how to do tournaments. I can help you out, set that
I
up because I want to
appreciate
make sure
that.
that because the Goat Format World League is a huge part of my life too. I
Absolutely,
kind of
absolutely.
we found the right people to kind of run that, and it's going well. So now I can come in and help you do that or help whatever you need, man. Because like I said, I got deep respect for you and what you're doing for Edison and all the Edison community and Tangu community and just retro in general. I think there should be more of a connect between all of us instead of like it seems like
Separation.
I don't want to I don't yeah it seems like it's separation and I
Yeah.
want to kind of bridge the gap and like because a lot of our as you mentioned before there's a lot of crossover
Yep.
between Edison, Go, now Tengu. A lot of the players play all of them anyway. Some have their preferences, but in a pinch, if I say, "Hey, there's a $30,000 Go format tournament," you better believe like people are going to come out and play freaking Go format. I
Absolutely.
guarantee you, it'll happen.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It happens in GFCs all the time. So I think there is a lot of crossover there, and I think we should do that. Caius, this card fucks me up too,
Yeah.
man. It's another guy. He just packs my lunch,
He's
dude.
yeah, he's probably the best monster of the format, arguably, people would say.
Crazy.
But Soul looks like he's in a very dominant position here. When you're setting allures, you're not drawing well, or you're
Yeah.
behind here. So, but actually, a true hero was able to get the game one that we saw with piercing. I don't know if anybody caught
Mm.
that, but Soul was at 500 and he brought out a real armed wing made properly and
Oh,
actually ran over the defense position monster. So,
the rare
um,
and indigenous, huh?
yeah, that doesn't
Okay.
happen often. Usually it's made by Bayou and that don't have no effect. So
Look at that, dude. I'm learning. I'm learning every day,
you're
dude.
learning,
So
yes. Um,
I'll be in here. I'm gonna kick it with the Ed. I'm learning. I'm asking questions, dude. We're gonna get right. You're gonna get me right. I know. I can feel it. I
we'll
can feel
get you there.
myself getting better already.
I know a true hero is a huge fan of Deck Devastation Virus, and I always bring up our match for top eight at one of the RBTs where he deck dev me turn one for like 4 or 5 cards when I was playing zombies. So he's always side decking this card, and it's obviously a good side deck card for Blackwing, but it can be devastating. Get hit with
Dude, the
that.
smells. I'm smelling. I mean, I'm not good at reading, but I'm smelling someone's about to get an icky, dude. Icky with the
Yeah,
stickies
it's
coming
gonna get
down very inbound soon.
it.
Okay, just stand by.
I think so.
3, 2, 1, and he flips it.
Um, so Yeah,
There
so
it is.
there it is. So that's not as game breaking as you'd want it to be as a Blackwing player, right? You usually want to be
Yeah.
Icarusing off of the Shura summons
Mm.
because it's a plus, or black, or the Blizzard summons because that's a +1, right? So it's a free Icarus essentially. This one here was not as free.
Seemed a little desperation station. You had to do it.
Yeah, you got to do
Survival.
it. It's a 2 for 2 essentially, but you're hitting a Caius that already got some value, so it doesn't feel as good. But you got to do what you got to do to stay alive, man. Ooh, hits a return. This card's so strong. I don't know. I see people
Dude.
talking about not playing this in zombies. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why you don't want to play a card that says I win the game.
And it's crazy. I'm glad it's limited in Edison. We have it unlimited in goats, and I think is it banned later on? I want to think. I don't know. Car seems
Uh,
nuts, dude.
it's bananas. I think it might get banned at one point. I think it does get banned at one point.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
Car seems crazy. Car seems
It's
nuts, dude.
so good. I've won
Especially
quite a
with
few
the
games with
plague
that card.
spreader stuff
Mizuki.
and he's got yeah, it's nuts, dude. What is that? Come on. They should have banned that. Come on. Get it out of here. Get it gone,
Get it out.
dude.
Get it
Get
gone.
it
Yeah.
gone. Get it
They
out of here.
they
Come on.
put burial to 1. Oh, and this is the bane of zombies' existence right here. If this card was in format Royal Oppression, zombies would be tier 1. They're already like tier 1 anyway, but they would be the best
Hmm.
deck of the format. But Royal Oppression kind of keeps them in check.
Dang. So now he might be able to mount a comeback, you think? Is this enough to bring a true hero back into this thing, this Royal
Um,
Oppression? Can he saddle this thing up and ride it on to victory?
let's see here. Yeah, he can. He probably could. The zombies really need. Let's see, like Dark Arm would be live there if that Book of Life went off.
Hmm.
Royal Oppression can stop this deck long enough where a true hero could get back into the game. Definitely. That
Dang.
card shuts
Okay.
down zombies so much.
Oh man. Oh man. Well
A,
set. But
uh,
I mean, like I said, I am becoming like a fan of some of the Edison players. I follow a lot of a True Hero stuff. I watch his videos as well, and I look at his tournament coverage and things of that sort. Him not playing heroes anymore. What's up with that, man? Where is a hero? A true hero should be, you know, what I'm
um,
saying, living up to your namesake and rocking some hero stuff.
so he's been known to dabble, and he's done some. I think he's had some tournament success with Blackwing as well.
Hmm.
The problem with Diva Hero is I actually had a great tournament run. I went like 7-1 at one of the deck devastators on Diva Hero, just picking up the deck because the deck can be it feels like the best deck and the worst
Yeah,
deck at any given time. Because when you're drawing all of the combo pieces of Diva Hero, you're making Stardust and Absolute Zeros, and you're just going off. It pretty much can't lose, but it requires a lot to go into that, and you can in the deck bricks quite often with double Mally, and sometimes you don't get the pieces you need for Miracle Fusion. You need a hero, you don't see one. You need a water, you don't see one. So it doesn't have that great like bid game where you can grind, and sometimes you just lose if you're not drawing well. So maybe he's kind of taking a break from it. I don't know.
yeah. I guess that makes sense.
It's
And
tough.
maybe you also don't want to like show your hand too much. People like make assumptions about what you might be playing. If they see your name,
True,
maybe they'll try to
true.
pre against you, something like that.
Yeah,
I don't know
maybe
if
he's
it's even
saving it for
called.
a
Can you
big
pre?
tournament too. I don't know.
You can't pre and ed? I'm assuming. There's things you can do to kind of
Well, War League was
yeah.
yeah, the pre that I had experienced in my first season of War League was like nothing I've ever seen before.
Oh,
I believe Shinju Slaw, who's in this tournament, Tangu, actually I played in War League, who side decked like 15 cards for zombies. The dude was slamming
oh,
Banisher of the Radiance and oh my goodness, Noblemans
dang.
and everything. So
Soul's got to be pissed. Oh, he's got to be mad.
s-
Oh, dude.
that is
Oh, man.
unreal. So yeah, I guess it was enough to get him back in the game. We'll see here.
Oh man, and he got rid of the royal oppression too, dude. That hurts. That hurts. I guess you didn't have to do that. You could have left that thing up there and just saddled up that Caius and rode him to victory, dude.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
Because a true hero isn't able to play Blizzard from the top or Dark Arm from the top if Royal
Yeah, yeah,
Oppression's on the
yeah,
board.
yeah.
So
I think leaving that thing there because that's a two-way street in Edison still,
it
right? You
is.
can
It
both
is.
guys can use it. Yeah, I'd leave that thing there. I'd target something else. I'd leave that bad boy planet
Oh,
on that spell and trap zone.
ooh, this is not
That is,
good here. We're setting
dude,
stuff.
This dark arm's about to go nuts. This card is freaking crazy, dude. Come on, man.
So Soul needs
Come
mind
on,
control or brain control to get out of this situation.
dude. Come on, card designers. What were y'all thinking putting this damn dark arm dragon in this thing like this?
Remember when there was three
Come
of
on, man.
them?
Dang, come on, man. That's just I get what they're going for, but regular arm dragon level 7 is so ass, and then you give me this?
Yeah, yeah.
Come on,
The
man.
game like literally changed forever with this set. The
It's
power
nuts,
creep
dude.
was felt with this bad boy here.
And we're swinging, huh? Don't you have the ability to? I guess you're trying to save your GY or something.
Let me see what he's got. Uh, yeah. So a true hero understands what are the possible face down cards. It's either recruiter or goblin zombie.
Hmm.
So none of that stuff poses any real threat. There's no Rykos or anything like that here because if anything is if he gets another turtle, something he can just main phase two, kill it with dark arm
Okay.
if he decides to
See,
do that.
bro, let me write that down. I'm about to start taking some copious Edison format dueling notes, dude. Let me pull out my Edison format notepad, dude.
Yeah, there's
Just start
nothing.
just scratching some stuff down.
Yeah, there's nothing that's going to be that much of a threat that he could be setting unless he's playing Rykos. In that sense, you probably wouldn't do that, but yeah, see what and now you got a free tuner synchro out of it, and now you stack the graveyard with even more dark. So this makes sense.
Oh, then you can do the oh, dude, and
He's
yeah, you
playing
can
it
do the
slow, playing it nice and slow.
gotcha. Man, this is see. This is value right here. If you're watching this stream, man, make sure you like this damn thing for one. And if you're learning Edison, dude, now you can bet we got brain
Oh,
code. He got it. Oh,
he saw it. He said finally. Yeah.
and that's game. Oh man.
Damn.
Oh no.
So it doesn't change anything if a true hero just destroys the I don't think it does. I don't think it puts him out of brain control range if he just removes and banishes the kills the turtle there. There's
Hmm.
28 and 18. I don't think puts him out of I don't know what the life was, but I believe he still has enough to top brain control. So
Okay.
that was just bad luck.
Oh man, that's funny. This game is crazy. Brain control. That's another probably bannable. I'm just talking about cards that I've had in my limited experience playing Edison format. Brain control, Trap Dust Shoot,
Oh
Dark
yeah.
Arm Dragon, Kai's Shadow Monarch, and going second are the two or the five things that I'm having an incredibly difficult time managing as a noob. Okay, like
Yes.
I'm getting blasted. So if somebody can drop videos like that, like hey, this is for the noobs. Okay,
We might have to try that.
here's how you
Whip something
yeah,
up.
here's this just target me, dude. Say, hey, this is for the noobs, mid-ass players to get to above ass. Okay.
Get up
That's the
ass.
level we're going for.
We're above ass,
Like
not equal with
up
ass, above
not
ass.
even equal as just
Yeah.
slightly above ass. Okay. If you're
Got it.
playing two people who are ass, you will win
You will win.
70% of the time. That's what
Okay.
I'm going for.
Got it.
Just a couple little tips and tricks. Going second.
Well,
Here, do this.
unfortunately, brain
Going
control ain't going nowhere. So,
yeah. Like just getting blasted, dude. It just comes out in there, just wails on you. It hurts.
yeah,
Not gonna
but
lie.
look at Goat. There's three brain control and the card's like barely played.
That's because
Isn't
we
that
got too
crazy?
much. We got too much. It's too much heat in there, dude. Go format. We got too much, dude.
Like,
We got triple shoot. I don't know.
that's insane.
Our band team was on peyote when they were like out there banning cards. They weren't doing a good job. We didn't nail it. Okay,
No, they
but
dropped the ball there.
you have to think about where it came from before. Okay, and I played. I'm sure you're an old school guy.
Oh yeah, I played. Yep.
Like you played Chaos before. The Chaos before Goat, the format before that with Chaos and for Dragon, like
Yes.
was Soldier,
Yes.
Monster Born, Mirage Nightmare, the Novinity. We had
Painful
Delinquent Duo,
choice.
Confiscation, we had all that. Okay, so when you got rid of all of that and just narrowed it down to what we have in Goats, everybody's like, "Oh, this is great."
Yeah, they thought
I'm
it was
not
good.
getting. They thought I thought it was perfect. I thought they nailed it. But now looking back at it retrospectively, you're like, dude, this thing is ass, dude. We really dropped the ball
But at the time, it
on
wasn't a
this.
problem. The issue is that we've had 18 years or so to stare at these
Yeah,
cards, and people have just broken the format. Like,
yeah. It's crazy. It's like right now, it's just you gotta. It's Chaos Turbo, and can you beat Chaos Turbo? It's the vibes. That's it.
yeah,
That's where we're at. And I'm
yeah,
fine. I like that too because I like the focus on you have to have good play. You have to put the cards down the right way.
sure,
It's very it's very it's very unforgiving. Like if you misplay once, you're probably going to lose. If you don't take advantage, you're probably going to lose, and that's the game.
yeah, yeah.
Cracking turbo.
And
So
even Turbo though, like the answer to Turbo is typically Warriors, but that's not even like a guarantee encounter. That's the
it's
problem.
not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee. And I still think there's some game left to it, and I think it's still fun. I have a good time when I'm playing it. And you just got to mix it up, like you said. Just do other things, try other formats. Don't be, if you get burned out, just stop, go do something
Yeah,
else, and then
that's what I was doing. I took
come
two
and then
months.
come back.
Took 2 months off,
Hmm.
man. It was the best thing. Spend some time, get out, go outside. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
yeah, yeah.
stop playing cards for a little bit, and then it really gets you excited to get back into it.
Or just go play a different format for a while, or
Sure.
play a different card game. Like
Yep.
I've been dabbling in Lorcana. I don't
Oh,
know if you
I've been
heard
playing
about
a
that
little bit of
game.
that. Oh, I've been playing some of that stuff too. I
Dude,
love it.
no, and don't call the FBI on me,
No, we
but
won't.
I'm having a blast, dude. I'm having a good time. That game is fun.
It is
Okay,
fun. It's definitely fun.
that that's a fun game, and it's good to do with your family, and it's good to
Yep.
just like your kids can play, and you can all enjoy it. I have fun
Absolutely.
with that. playing a lot of board games and stuff, and Smash Brothers, and doing all kinds of stuff just to kind of reignite my love. So it's cool. It's cool too.
But I also
Uh,
respect these there's players out here that play this game every day and they just grind it out, and you gotta have respect for that too. Not my type of thing. I like to take a break, but some of these
mhm.
guys are always in the lab. They're always in the
Oh
lab.
yeah, I
So,
I, ho- I host at least 2 tournaments a month, and sometimes 3 tournaments a month, and
gee.
it'll be the same people out there grinding, dude, just getting after, and I love it. I love it. For me, I can sit here and host and talk about Yu-Gi-Oh all day long, and I have a blast with it. But just every week they're in there grinding, 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 eight
Yeah,
hours, 6 hours, 7 hours, getting it
it's
in,
insane.
and it's awesome, man. It's awesome to see.
I wish I
I,
could.
I wish I had it like that, but I can't give it up, dude. I'm sorry. Dark Armor again. Soul's pissed, dude.
I had that
Soul's
opportunity when I
pissed.
was like 15, but we're beyond that now.
Yeah, kids and
Yeah,
kids, yeah, being old, being in your mid to late 30s
that's
with
me.
kids and more, yeah, kids, mortgages, jobs, houses. You know what I'm saying? I got braces
Brutal.
to put on. Okay,
I hear you, man. I hear you.
I got kids going to after school programs and going to camping trips and all kinds of stuff. I can't be out here giving it up like that, but it's still fun to be attached to it, man. I do love it, so I'm gonna stick with it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I actually had to like I'm like ask the wife like, "Hey, can I stream just for a few hours like, while the kids take a nap to give something, get something out there?" So
Yeah.
she's like, "Yeah, yeah, I'll put the kids down. You go downstairs." I was like, "All right." So
Yeah,
made it
I
happen.
streamed. I streamed yesterday, and I would have done this, but no one was like, I didn't think there was like, hey, I want to hear what JD's got to say about 2 formats I don't know dick about, and
No,
then
that's me.
yeah, I don't personally, I don't think anyone's going to be interested in that. So I'm like, and I see you up here, and I'm like, dude, Beast Mode's up there getting in. That's my guy. I want to help him out,
I
and we can
appreciate it.
learn this stuff together, man. And I still think it's a good idea of a tournament. Um, I think there could have been some stuff with execution that could have been a little bit better to make it even more better, but I'm glad it happened, and I can't wait to see what Vegas. Are you going to Vegas? You're not going to Vegas, are you?
No, no, I am planning on
No.
traveling to. I went to Cali last year
Hmm.
for an Edison RBET in
Okay.
person. That was before the second child came to be. I was planning to go to Orlando, but I just never made it out there. But this year, I plan to get out to at least two RBTs in
Okay.
person, hopefully. But no, I'm not going to be able to go to Vegas. That's kind of short notice and get time out of work
Yeah,
and
and
yeah,
that's yeah, and the tickets just got so expensive. I wanted to go myself because I thought it was like a historic event. And I wanted to be a part of it, but that just didn't. It just didn't happen
didn't
for me,
happen.
man. So
It
it's all
stinks.
good.
But
Maybe next time.
I'm hoping some of the RBETs are going to be. I'm hearing through the grapevine that there might be one in New York, which is not much
Oh
of a
wow.
drive, maybe a 5 hour drive for me. So that definitely plan on being at that, and then hopefully, I don't know if I'll fly West Coast again. That's kind of a lot,
Hmm.
but maybe something else, Orlando or something. If it's something like again, I have no idea. They haven't been announced yet, but definitely like to travel and get out of the
Yeah, if
house a
there's
little bit.
I'd love to go to one of those two RBE. If there's one like near to me, like Pacific Northwest, like or Portland or something, or
Yeah,
Seattle, I'd definitely go. That'd be sick, man. That'd be sick.
it would be fun. And
And
then
I
the
know I
goat
know
too.
Keegan was working on he was working on a like a mass like a RBT or really big Edison, like a huge one. I would definitely go to that. I just like being a part of stuff like spectacles and stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like a massive event. I think I would definitely do that. And he's got
Ooh,
piercing on that one too.
that creature
Creature's
swap.
going nuts, dude.
Ooh,
Look
that
at
went
that.
in.
Look at it, dude. Why this car seems good? I don't know. I don't know. I
It's
don't know why people hate it.
I'm telling it's one of those cards where when it works, it feels it's like
It looks
my body
awesome.
as a
Yeah.
shield. When you play my body as a shield to stop a bottomless, you feel like a king. And then and then sometimes you just stare at it in your hand and they deprison your stuff and you're like, damn. Like it's just hit or miss.
Dude. As a goat format player who plays a lot of scapegoat strategies, I use a lot of creature swaps, and that thing will sink your battleship fast. I have a hate relationship with creature swap in goat format. It just sinks. It just messes me up so many times. Like
Ooh,
I'll draw it, I'll top deck it, and they already got the BLS on my ass, and I just got creature swap in my hand with no materials to swap, and I'm just sitting there looking like the biggest idiot, dude. It
it's
feels so
tough.
bad.
It's tough.
It feels bad, dude. It's like I gotta cut it, dude. Give me a smashing round or something.
Soul seems to be
And
having the answers here. He's got the MST. He has Solemn. Is
Soul will
he
not be denied, dude.
yeah, is he
His
able to win here though? I don't if he has a goblin, it might be tricky here.
he's got the 9-0 RBET. He is a RBET
He is
champion.
an
Okay, so
RBET champion, yes.
take that with you in your travels as you address Soul. Whatever you're going to say about Soul, make sure you call him champion first, and then say your comment, dude. Because Soul's an interesting figure, dude. I got Soul is an interesting character, dude. I don't
He,
know. It's such a weird enigma because he's good at this game.
he's very good.
He's good at goats. He's a very talented goat player. He's a very talented Edison player. But it seems like he hates the game. But he's really good at it, and
He
he's
is really
always
good at
playing
it.
it, and he's always around it. But he's like miserable sometimes when he's doing like he's like a tortured artist, dude. Like
He was actually on Team X for most, and he was carrying Team X for a good portion of the
yeah,
season in Edison. And I got to watch him play a lot. He does play. I like the way he plays zombies. I like his style, and I do think he's a really good player in general.
yeah.
Okay,
That's
I
pretty
think
cool.
he's digging for game, trying to dig for game here. Okay, maybe we found it.
All right, Beef Man, I'm gonna pull up the Discord. I'm gonna go back behind the scenes and
Yeah, yeah,
see
yeah,
what's
yeah.
cracking. And I'm saying
Oh,
I'm gonna see if I can get the story. And we got the comments say, "Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I haven't been. I've been.
I
We got
didn't
people
even
out there
pay. I
talking.
know.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, dude. We got people out
No.
here giving us the information, dude. I just haven't been paying attention.
Oh
We've been
no.
vibing, dude. This is a good little situation, man. Thanks for letting me come on
No, I
and kick
appreciate you
it.
coming on.
Of course, man. Of course. Let me see if I can pull the Brack Nasty up and see what's cracking over here in
Blizzard
this multi.
again. Not as good because there's no level 4 here, but he had the Crow for the Plague. So Soul is I don't know. I don't know if he's this is anybody's game still, really.
All right, so looking at the tournament, we have the Celestial Dragons. Okay, they have moved on.
The
I'm not sure
Celestial
who's on that
Dragons.
team.
Let's go. I'll let you
Uh,
know right now. Hold on a second.
uh, let's see. We got the Celestial Dragons have moved on. We have Perfect Circle and DX are still playing. I believe Scully has won. Team Cut has defeated Rod, and Low Gang is playing the House. Okay, the
Okay.
House is probably one of the strongest teams in this thing based on
Uh
the cast of characters that they got on
Celestial
the squad.
Dragons. Probably one of the better, maybe the best team here. We have Sam
Okay.
Postino as captain, who just won Edison Worlds.
Oh damn.
Um, the GOAT player is none other than Ivan Rosito.
Oh damn.
And the Tengu player is Rikiki, I believe. I've seen the name. I'm not overly familiar, but the GOAT and Edison player alone could just carry that team.
It's hard, just hard carry,
Yeah.
just straight up, just like
The,
don't even get dressed Tengu guy. Like
yeah, just stay in bed.
it's, they just picked up a geek off the street, dude, and just said, "Hey, man,
We just need
just
a
just
third player just to sign up.
just hold this deck for a little while and just go out there and look cute
That's it.
and vibe, and we're gonna carry you to victory." Is that what's happening? They're gonna saddle them up.
It's
I respect the hustle, dude.
what
I
it
can't even hate.
seems like. Yeah.
They just picked up some geek off the street, dude, and loaded him in there and said, "Hold on tight, buddy. You're going to the top."
We're about to get you this dub, all right? Buckle up. So, yeah, that team is really strong.
Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay. Okay. Yeah,
Team
this is
Cut
cool,
is
man.
going to cut you, somebody said here. So chat's popping. So Cut is going. I can't believe that. I'll be honest with you. If somebody told me that that team was entering, aside from the Tangu player, I would say, huh, I would probably stay in bed. But they are they are doing it. In much respect, and Mosca is awesome dude. I've got the privilege to play him in tournament play. He's always in the stream. But the Shinyu Law is a phenomenal. I keep saying that Tango player, and then McDog. I'm not overly familiar with McDog in Edison or Goat rather. Is he a good Goat
Mm.
player?
McDog used to play a while. I think McDog is more Edison, I believe, than
Oh, okay.
Goat. I want to say
Well, they're
McDog.
they're
I
going.
don't think McDog's on the circuit, but they're. I mean, anything can happen. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! At the end of the day, no matter who you are, no matter what you do, if somebody's got the pills for you, dude, they're going to give you the treatment, bro, and they're going to
That's
send you
right.
up out of there.
We all
That's
bleed the
it.
same, so
Exactly.
don't matter who you are.
If it can bleed, we can kill it, dude. Get
That's
it out of there,
it. That's it.
and that's it.
You can be
That's it.
Ivan
So
Rosito. You can be Ghost Rider. It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. It don't matter.
It don't
It don't
matter.
matter. Especially in Ghosts. Especially if I got Pot, Charity, Duo,
Duo.
Ring of Destruction, BLS, I can beat anybody
You're
at any
right.
time. Does not matter.
That
Does not matter.
you are right there. And it looks like
Oh,
oh man, this is
and
just
it's going for the main phase two Blackwing Armor Master.
so
Cool looking card.
Caius
I
one
like this
time for
guy.
the fans here, and this oh that's gone
Mine con off the
off the
tippity tip,
top.
dude. Oh
Look at
man.
Soul go.
That was I think both of those duels were just ripping and dipping, and we're gonna
That
take the
that
dub
was
there for
good.
Soul.
I know we talked a lot of it through that, but let's see who is. Does anyone know? We have what teams are currently playing that are like undefeated, so we can make sure we get the right peeps. Is Rosie? I don't know if we want to watch Goat. What are we looking to see here, peeps?
Oh, dude, I'm down to clown with whatever, dude.
with whatever.
I'm here for a good time, not a long. I'm here for a good time. Okay, we're not a long time, a good time. So whatever you want to show. If we do want to see, because I can't listen, Beast Mode, and I love you to death. I can't sit in this booth and watch another Turbo Mirror right now. I
All right,
can't.
we're
I
not
just
doing
can't
it.
do it.
We're not doing it.
I
All right,
can't do
we're
it.
not
If
doing
it's
that.
not turbo, if it's not a Turbo Mirror, I'm locked in. I'm laser
Look,
focused.
I'm nerd. Fraser Smith's playing Tangu right now versus Night Blue.
Let's get in there.
NB96. I don't know if there's that Night Blue. Maybe not. I don't know.
Nasty Beast. That's
Nasty Beast.
Nasty
Okay,
Beast.
Nasty
He's
Beast.
the GFC champion,
Okay.
FLC champion, and Ghost. Phenomenal
I
Ghost on that
mean,
player.
no disrespect. I did not know who that was.
That's
Uh,
Nasty Beast, dude.
all right. Nasty Beast.
He's a nasty beast, dude.
Got
He's
it.
out
Got
here.
it. So we got Fraser Smith, who needs no introduction, goat of Yu-Gi-Oh in general. We on
Hmm.
Tengu plants, and we have this agent deck here. So this is going to be hard for us both to get through because I don't know half these cards, but uh,
Hey, we're gonna together. I think together we can do anything, dude.
we could do
Together,
we can put our
if we can
minds to
believe
it.
it, we can achieve it. And this is the agent deck. I've heard about this one. That this is one of the better decks as well. I think they're full powered agents in here. I think it's pretty cool. And you got the Tengu plant deck, which is like the deck of the
The deck of
format.
the format, and it looks like these guys are actually done playing because a true
Oh, it's
hero
over.
is on I'm Nerd's team,
Oh,
and so Soul and Nasty Beast won. They already
they
won. So
carried. Oh, I'm
yeah,
pissed.
so we don't
I'm
get to see
tight.
it.
I'm tight because Frazier looked like he was in a dominating spot.
He
You got to play a
did.
little bit faster. Get through that thing. That sucks. That sucks. That's a hard pill to
Yeah.
swallow, dude. Just getting dragged down to the grave
All right.
by
So
your squad, dude.
we actually get the next pairing. So this is Soul and so we actually get to see Soul's team. I think they're undefeated as well.
Hmm.
And we're
Hmm.
not doing any goat mirrors. We're gonna stay away from that, I
we
guess, right now.
we
We're gonna
we
do
could
that.
see we could if we could peek just a little sneak peek. I guess you could jump in real quick. If you just see spies everywhere and Regeki breaks
We're outie.
everywhere
We're outie.
and get the hell out of there,
They get
dude.
that.
Because we're not
All right.
this it's too intricate and it's not the vibe. We could if you want to see that, tune in to the PWCQ streams that I do twice a month, and you're gonna get your full dose of goat mirrors,
So
probably with the same duelist.
let's see here. Are we doing okay? We can hop into McDog and OG. So I'm almost positive Betchy's gonna be on Chaos Turbo. So
I'm certain. If it is,
we're gonna hop out this. Yes, we're gonna get into.
if it is a turbo mirror, we need to get the hell out of
Yeah,
there.
I agree. I
If
agree.
it's if we'll check. I say like 10 minutes top. We're in here. Okay. If you start seeing spies and start spy versus spy activity, and we're upstart, we got to
We
upstart.
got up.
Okay,
Sorry.
so
So we're already looking. This is looking grim.
100% turbo coming from the blue corner. If that's a GK spy set and that's a jar greed behind there, we're the hell up out of here. Let's see what McDog does here.
Can
We're gone, dude.
confirm it is not a turbo mirror.
Okay, let's get a
All
little
right.
just
Let's
a
get a
little
little.
taste test, dude.
All right.
We got to check the block. This is a 3v3. This is all of it. Okay, so you get a little bit of goat, you get a little bit of Tengu, you get a little bit of Edison, and we're gonna stir it up and see what's cracking, dude. You're gonna see what's cracking. As we got Nightmare Will. Okay, this is burn.
Yeah, this is definitely burn.
This
All
is
right.
funny.
Let's watch a little bit of Toxic Burn, right?
Just a little bit of
All
burn.
right.
And honestly, Beast Mode, as the goat guy, okay, I love burn these days. I
Do
used to
you?
hate burn. I love it.
Because it's
I
something
used to
different.
hate it. It's something different, and it just puts these turbo players in the pickle, dude. They're just struggling.
So this
Whenever I
thing,
see the turbo players struggle, it makes my life complete, dude.
so
And
you
that's
get
me.
happy, you get enjoyment out of that. Seeing that.
I get a joy when they're just like especially when it's chain energy and they go upstart, pay 500, upstart, pay another 500, charity, pay 500, Thunder Dragon 500, set spy
But
500, and we're
oh,
lit as we got
so
main deck
Nightmare Wheel can
Keyword.
go on face down monsters, huh?
100%, dude. 100%. Oh
Okay.
yeah, big time. It's a good card too because everybody's trying to flip. Put the Nightmare Wheel on it. Boom. Big shield one time. Let's go. Flip it. There he is.
Oh my
Gong.
gosh.
Let's do it. Let's go. We're lit.
What does this thing
Let's
do?
go. Big Shield Gardener, dude. Oh, you got to read it. He's got that
Changes
huge
card.
shield.
So
He's
that
got a huge
targets it.
shield.
Okay, he flips face up, and then he goes to attack if he gets
He goes
attacked.
if he gets hit, he goes to attack. But if you notice,
Okay.
that dude's got 2,600 points of
Yeah.
defense.
So
You're
you ain't
playing a
about to hit
burn
that.
deck.
I see. I
You're
see.
not gonna if you hit it, you're gonna take a little bit of damage in the
I see.
process, and that's and it just negs on Nox, protects your Cyber Jar, protects your Morpher Jar. I think this card's pretty good in the burn strat.
And
Okay, I think it's good, and he's
okay.
got
All right.
Tim's on, and he's got a huge shield, and he's Super Saiyan 4, dude.
He
Black
does. He
hair.
does look like that. Yeah.
He's a beefy guy. He's a thick boy, dude. You put that thing down with a skill drain, and what are you gonna do? You're gonna panic because you flip faith, hit a skill drain, you out of there. Come on, it's vibe, dude.
This is gonna be fun then. We'll see a little bit of burn. I'm not a burn fan. I always say that. I can't stomach when people are on burn and Edison. It's just not fun. Like I feel like if you're gonna play a retro format, like why do that to yourself and play a deck
But
like
honestly, and to your point, I have played against Burn and Edison. Burn and Edison is not as cool as Burn and Goat. No
okay.
offense to Edison, but the chain burn deck
Yeah, it's not
is
fun.
it's not fun to play against. That's
Yeah.
like a what are we doing? That's a what are we doing
Yeah, what do we do?
situation.
Like why are we wasting each other's time here? Like why?
But burn and go, especially this type of version that he's playing, it appears like it's more of a lockdown type of burn. It's
Okay.
kind of cool. It's kind of a cool match because, like I say, it's like they're presenting a problem set to the opponent. There's a lot of interaction. Like you have to be responsible with how you use your back row stuff.
Got
You
it.
have to time your dust tornadoes or your Regeki breaks or your heavy storm, and it's like they're presenting they're presenting a lock, okay, and you have to figure out how to pick this lock
I
to
see.
win.
I
So it's
see.
a
I see.
game within a game. Like, okay, where am I going? When are you going to put the heavy storm down? How are you going to use your breaker? How are you going to use your MST? Faith for heavy storm. You got solemn. Do you pay it 4,500? Type thing. I think it's a very interesting matchup sometimes, and I think burn players get chastised too much, more than more than they should. I think library players probably should get chastised. I think burn players should get chastised less than reasoning gate players, in my opinion, because it's just not as that's not as interactive and fun. But
Absolutely.
I think this deck's cool.
Okay.
As the secret barrel
Okay.
Ojama trio, we're doing big boy damage coming in. So your heavy storm just got blasted for the second time. If this is not a floodgate, you're feeling pretty bad here if you're a Betchy, because no
See.
matter what, if you get up an advantage and then they just put down a gravity bind,
Oh,
oh cylinder, ooh.
so that's a cute little card right there. That is
So
something.
you
All
a
right.
little,
That is. Yeah, that will definitely ruin your day if you're hitting that bad
yeah.
boy right there.
A little bit of cylinder action, dude. That would suck. So if you hit the gong, dude, and then they cylinder the attack on the 100,
Yeah, what are you
you're
gonna
feeling kind of down horrendous. But now Betchy's in
do?
us. You're feeling kind of bad. I mean, but Betchy is in a tight spot. If you're just tuning in, this is GOAT format Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, don't unsubscribe from Beast Mode's
No,
channel.
no,
He's
no,
not
no, no.
converting. Okay, he's not converting. We're just trying to mix it up a little bit. We don't have a Chaos Turbo mirror, so we're gonna hang out for a little while. And this
Yep.
is like if you don't know me, I'm JDZ. I play goats. And this is my
This
wheelhouse,
is
I
his
would say.
form. This is his format right here. This is where
Yeah,
he's sitting. He's in the zone right now.
I'm locked in, dude. I'm
That's it.
feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. So now you got to think: are you going another card? Or are you going to just take the Gonganator challenge, dude? This
The
is thought
goat.
process you got to go
All right,
through.
I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. You hold it down. You're doing a great
I'll hold
job
it
with the
down.
goats.
Hold it down. Hold it down. You can take the Gonganator challenge, dude. Eat 1,000, send two, or do you pitch another card and vibe, dude? What is the process? What are you gonna do if you're Betchy trying not to lose the burn? Because that's another part about playing this burn matchup is that duelists take pride in playing burn, and he just doesn't do anything. Okay, we're not going to attack it. We're not going to pitch for it. We're just going to pass and vibe and let the gong live. Putting yourself in a in another predicament. If he can clear that tribe and send, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But he didn't have the opportunity to do that as he's just going to set and get MST knocking out the Wabaku. What is this build? McDog is on a lot of traps. Maybe he's on, I don't know. As you'll kick the big shield, and now you have free room to maneuver in for 1900. Check that. Check that. We're going in for 3,800 direct. Breaker has been exposed to the operation as well. McDog is on one card. McBetchy's looking like he's in a pretty comfortable spot to cruise on to Victory Town as you're going to go ahead and kick it into the battle phase. Breaker 19, Tribe 16. Magician of Faith is probably going to tuck it in. Are you tucking it in? Are you tucking? No, we're sending it in. Magician of Faith claps on in for 300 as well. Look at that. 5,200 for McDowell. You got two cards. You're in a terrible spot because Breaker's going to break. Fate's gonna and tribes can clear too. Yeah, you're kind of cooked here. Level limit is not nearly as good unless you got Ring of Destruction as well. Swords is also pretty mid in this spot. You don't have a mon to go with it. Breaker can get through one of your floodgates. So that is a floodgate down. Okay, floodgate is in distress, but you still got swords though. So that might be something you could do. That might be a little vibe you can get to as you go ahead and shift the fade to defense position. Keep the breaker fully countered. Bet you's bugging with that one. I don't know about that one.
All right,
I
I
think you
have
gotta do
returned.
what you gotta do to get that damn level limit off the field with the breaker while you can, because that bad boy falls, you're gonna feel pretty pissed. You're gonna be pretty peeved.
You could poke with 300 Magician of Fate. Oh no, swords on the field. Oh my
Never mind,
goodness,
you're gone.
heavy again.
It's gone. You're done. You're done. What was it? What do you have? Threatening roar.
Oh,
Oof. So you are going to live for at least another turn, but this is looking pretty chalky.
this is yes, this is winner's bracket. This is
You're
winner's bracket.
looking you're looking pretty chalk. If you can get to if that next card is Cyberjar and he can manage to put that bad boy on the field in defense position, pass it over to Betchy, and he's got no answer for the set, this
Oh,
game goes on. But McDog just didn't have that dog, dude. He didn't have that
didn't
fight.
have the
Betchy
dog
just
in him.
had the units.
No.
He didn't have it, dude. He didn't have it. He
Oh
did not have
boy.
it, dude. But that was a good time though, man. That was a good time. That was a good time. I like to see it. I like to see it.
So how many
And
teams ended up being in this tournament? Do we know? 10 teams.
it was 10. It
10.
was 10
So
teams. So
30
that's
players.
30, which is not bad. Which is not bad. I think honestly, and I was gonna probably talk to Jazz about it when he had some free time because there are some things that I think could have improved the amount. Obviously, the
The entry fee
the
was kind
cost.
of, yeah,
That's a huge turn off to a lot of players.
sure.
So maybe and people that I did end up speaking to, even though it was abundantly clear in the announcements, they were like, "Hey, it's $30 per team." People were thinking that it was $30 per person,
Oh, no, 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 no,
and they
no.
were like, "I'm not doing that. I'm out. That's way too expensive. I can't do it." People in Yu-Gi-Oh, fun fact, are kind of broke, dude. They do not like money, dude. Money is tight out here, and people want to do it,
I get it.
especially on online stuff. You know what I'm saying? If it's IRL, of course, they would be more likely to understand that there's a cost because there's overhead. Whereas online, there isn't so much overhead, so people are expecting things to be either cheap or free to get in most of the
Correct.
time. That's
Correct.
just that's just the nature
That's
of
kind of the
the
dilemma we're having with the Edison War League,
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
You know, we've been dealing with through
Uh,
all that. We don't need to get into the
yeah.
nitty gritty with everyone, but when the second there's an entry fee or a cost for something, it really it changes the outlook and it makes things difficult for some people to play, even if it's a small amount of money. So
Yeah. I'm not trying to. I might say that as I might sound arrogant or rude by
no, no,
saying
no,
stuff
no,
like
no.
that because I don't want to disregard anyone's financial situation. I
Absolutely.
understand, times are hard, people are struggling and stuff like that, and you just might not have the liquid assets or the financial
Sure.
freedom to just play $30 for a term. You just
I,
might not be able to do it, and that's fine. And so you still should be able to have a place to play for free some of the time.
I
So
agree.
I think
I agree.
I think the cost kind of dissuaded a lot of people, and also finding a team I felt was a bit
Difficult.
difficult
Yeah.
because I think the way the tournament was structured, it put the onus on the individual to find their own team.
Hmm.
Whereas if there could have been a system like, hey, I'm a goat player, I have an Edison player, but I don't have a Tengu player. Just sign up and then just get a random person assigned to you. That's what it should have been.
Yes. No, that would have
Or
been
some
that would have made sense.
yeah,
That would have made
like
sense.
like just to take the onus off people, and people in the pinch would have been able to do that. As we got Pot of Greed coming down. Damn, I love this card. Mm,
+1 for no
I love
work
those.
right there. There you
For
go.
just straight up, dude. Just like your ancestors used to do it, bro. Just put it on the field and just get to work, bro. And chair,
Oh,
look at this.
oh my
Broken.
goodness.
This
Oh,
happens so much on Dueling Book too. I don't know. Maybe it's a bug, dude. Maybe it's a glitch in
I
the
think it's
matrix.
just the way the algorithm works. Like, it has to be because when you play cards decks in person, they feel totally different than sometimes online.
It does.
It
I
does.
don't get it. I don't know. Because and I'll talk about this in the other in some of the other servers as well. Like Turbo, it's the best deck in Go format by a wide margin, and I've went on record saying that a few times. But IRL, it doesn't hit the same. Like it just does not go crazy like it does online.
Absolutely.
As we're going to spam and slam the wave motion cannon with a little bit of T set behind it, huh?
Oh,
Three set, we put them all on the
we're
field.
gonna be here for 8 turns. We gonna get there.
And it might work out. I've seen it. This thing can carry sometimes. You got a couple songs backing this thing up, a little bit of Magic Jammer, huh? As Upstart is played. No chain energy coming in from McDowell. I think that card is good in the burn decks now these days.
I will say I've had some people in person. I've played some Edison tournaments in person, and they always talk about how they don't want to play on Dueling Book because of like the algorithm and how it draws differently. But my point to
Hmm.
them is like every you and your opponent are playing on the same platform. So and
Right.
like I'm still beating you. So what does it matter? Like we're playing the
Un,
same
un,
way, right? So
unless
no one
unless
has
you're
an
unless you're
advantage.
unless you're saying that people are literally hacking Dueling Book and
Yeah,
using the algorithmic process, like doing RNG manipulation. If you're saying that, then I can probably listen, but not for long because who's doing that?
that's right.
I mean, who's doing that? But I think that might be a little far fetched because especially in Ghost, like I said, we host tournaments, and we just had one of our major tournament. I don't know if you were tracking, but we had our major tournament like a few weeks ago. GFC is like our major
Yep, yep.
event one of our major events of the year, and we had Alvarado, who's been playing goats since
Oh yes,
2005.
he's a
Like
legend.
he's literally probably the best Go format player in the history of the world, essentially, because he's
Probably.
won in that time and he's still winning now, and he's two-time GFC champion. He won the tournament and he came back the next week and won another tournament,
Oh my
like
god.
back to back. And then in the same top five, we had three of the same people who topped both of those tournaments back to back. So it's got to be something more than just
Uh,
getting lucky
that's
and
right. It
sacking,
is.
and it's got to be at this point. And
Like
you know the same thing too, because you'll see Edison format players who will
same
top this event,
players, same players.
go to
Top.
that event, top that event, go to this event, top that event.
They
So
do
it
it in
can't just
paper and like Alvarado will slap you up in paper, online. It don't matter
online.
where
Like,
it
what
is.
are we talking? What are
He'll
like
slap you up.
HATBLS online? He's won GGPs. He's gone online. He's won tournaments. Like, are we hacking and stacking
Yeah.
now? So we
Well,
can't
what's
be
going on
hacking.
here?
We can't. If we're hacking, okay. If we're hacking, then
There
when
ain't
you go
enough time to
on,
stack.
you can't be stacking and hacking. You're
No,
not David Copperfield and freaking, Bill Gates or something hacking in the mainframe, downloading the database and doing sleight of hand magic. What do we? Those are two different skill sets. They don't align.
that's right.
Come on, man.
Let's
Can
just say
we
what it
can
is. The players, they're just great players. That's what it
they
is.
just gotta it got it's, there has to be something that those players are doing, and it's got to be the reason why. And also, you take those same players, you put them in Edison format, they have success. You put
Yep.
them in Hat, they have success. You put them in Meadowlands, you put them in Tengu, doesn't matter, because they got the skills to
That's
to do that,
you
man.
shouldn't be
And it's
jealous of them. Just understand that they're better than you. That's all.
yeah,
That's all you have to
and
do.
work and put in the
That's
work,
it.
bud. Get
Just accept
better
the fact that
yourself,
they're a better player than you. It's okay. There are plenty of people
and
better,
and that's
and
fine.
grind it out. Get better at it.
And that's fine. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. No one is saying, LeBron is hacking. Well, people are saying LeBron is hacking. They're saying he's on that test. I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe. People, I mean, but still, you gotta understand, you're not gonna be there. Just run your race and be the best you. Don't
that's
hate
it.
on them.
That's it. I agree with
That's it.
that. Let's see here.
As
I'm gonna look at
we're
the chat
popping
right
wave mode.
quick.
We're popping wave mode early here. Maybe a heavy storm or giant tornado or something's coming down. I don't know. Sitting at two bands early seems a little bit of premature coming in from Mick Dog.
Nate Dog says no reason for staff to not get paid anything.
Yeah.
Overhead. Yeah, we don't take any. I take zero
Yeah.
from anything. I try to keep everything free if I can on the Beast Mode Edison
Hmm.
server there, especially our little BCS tournaments because I just understand how it is.
Same.
Um,
I'm in the same boat. If anything, beast mode, I'm sure you probably can test. I lose a significant amount of money
yeah,
dealing
because
with
you
this. Like
fund a lot of this stuff yourself, right?
I fund a lot of it. I pay a out of pocket a lot. And it's not the money that comes in. They're like, oh, you guys have all this. It's not. We're buying mats. We're shipping all over the world. We're buying all kinds
Hey,
of
you
tokens,
guys
and
do
we're giving
crazy
out
stuff for
huge
goats.
prize pools. And stuff. Yeah, we're doing the most because we want to make sure the players are playing. And if I'm like taking money for myself, I feel like if I need, I don't like to have my hobbies and my financial things kind of mixed. I like
Hmm.
to keep them separate,
Absolutely.
because if I were doing it for money, I would literally be doing something else with this time to make money. But I'm in a position in my life where I don't financially, it's not that important to me. I'm in a good spot. As
Sure.
Kinetic is going to blast this freaking big shield. Good tech. He brought it in and he had it. As the koala
That
is
don't
going to
do
only do
nothing there,
400.
huh?
Dang, dude, absolutely picked apart.
I
And
would love
a
to
thunder
see
dragon.
Edison tournaments to get that prize support, but it would require someone to fund like in my little BCS tournament championship thing. I pop a couple $100, not much, but like it's expensive to be funding all the stuff yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
it
I
is.
understand
It
that.
is. I mean, and you want to at least be like, okay, we're breaking even, or at least have it to the point where the people who are playing like appreciate the effort. Like they say, hey man, hey JDZ, thanks for holding it, or hey Beast Mode, thanks for hosting this tournament, man, it means a lot. Thanks for what you're doing for the community. That's enough for me. But
Sure.
what also sucks though, and I'm sure you also can see this, is like when people come in, play in the tournament, get sacked or whatever, and I'm like, oh, this tournament sucks. I hate you. I hate all of
Yeah, they
this. I hate
complain.
this
It's
thing.
like,
Your ass. I'm never doing this. Stuff like that. That kind of hurts your. I get you get emotional about it. I ain't gonna lie. Hurts your
no,
feelings a little
I
bit,
get it.
but
I get it. Definitely. I dealt with a lot of that with Edison League. Like I try to keep telling people, like, understand that all of these people are putting in their time. They're not getting anything for this. Like they're doing this so everyone else can play. Take
hmm
a step back
yeah,
for a second, understand that this person is working, doing whatever they're doing, and they're doing this on their free time because they want to be able to play and have a league or a tournament or whatever it
exactly,
is.
exactly.
But it's hard
It's
for
all
people to
passion. It's
separate
all
that stuff.
passion. It's all passion at the end of the day. It's never going to be about personal. It's never about me. It's always about the community. It's always about the
Yes,
love of the game. You love Edison format. I love Goat format. People love whatever they love,
sure.
and there should be a labor of to be a part of it, man. It's not financial. So
No,
Whatever I
nobody
can do,
makes
man.
money here. I got a YouTube
No,
channel.
no,
I'm
no.
making $12 a month if I'm
Yeah,
lucky.
yeah,
Like it's
yeah,
nothing.
yeah,
I don't get nothing. Like
yeah,
literally nothing.
yeah.
Uh,
If dude, if you're not at like, I'm serious, like if you're not at 50,000
you
subscribers,
don't make nothing.
100,000 subscribers, you're not
No,
make like the Go format. We're not. It's not making money like that. And the money that is made from that, like the donations
you just
or
put it back into
the
tournaments.
advert, it's going right back in anyway to fund, shipping. We're shipping mats all over the world. People don't understand that is a global. That is a cost. That is a huge cost. Costs a lot of money to do that. We're
Never
giving
mind, make the
out.
mats and then
Yeah,
ship them on top of it.
yeah, you gotta get the mat image, design. Like someone has to draw that, you pay
Sure.
them. Someone has to make the mats, you pay them. You have to ship the mats to yourself. You have to pay that. Then you have to ship them out to the world. And you
And
got
on
to pay
top of
that
all
too.
that, that all takes time. On top of doing
Yeah.
your stuff, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Going to the post office and like it takes a phenomenal amount of time. Like just for the like for our goat worlds, we'll do like emblems and like ID badges for everyone and like pictures, and we'll do
That's
donation
awesome.
codes. And we have to do each person. You have to write their whole bios out. And you
I,
do it 80 times.
I respect all
It
you do.
takes
I appreciate you.
Yeah, all day you're sitting there doing that, and it's like but it looks cool. We design the sleeves, we have a whole thing, and just trying to make it look important and look nice. And I think it's a little bit worth.
Now,
So
Goat
cool,
definitely
man.
feels a tier above Edison in terms of
But
the structure and surprise pool. Maybe we'll get there. Maybe.
Edison will 1,000% get there. Oh, it's just a matter of time. And I think, and again, I know we're not commentating on this match because you guys kind of see what's happening, but
Yeah.
this is fun to talk to you about this because I kind of think about this a lot. But I think the issue with Edison format, at least from my perspective as a uh, Go format player looking in, I think there's too much separation. I think there should be a little bit more uh, togetherness in the
Unity.
Edison unity is important. I think because everyone currently is kind of trying to run their own race,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
it seems like you got the RBT over here, and I get it. There's like beef and bad blood, of course, in these things. There's always going to be that kind of stuff in these spaces, but it seems like everyone's kind of doing their own thing, and it's like if it all just came together under one like umbrella, like, hey, this is what we're doing for Edison, it could be huge.
It could
It
be.
could be
Yeah. I,
massive.
I think
It could
it.
be
I think it
it
needs
could
that.
be massive. Like it could tower over goats in a way that like it'll be like a legitimate enterprise at this point. But it just seemed like you got a lot of people over here doing one thing, people over there doing one thing, and it's I don't know.
It's hard to keep
That's
track.
just
There's a lot of
yeah.
tournaments. Which tournament is
Yep.
this? Is this tournament
What
better than this
who's going to
tournament? Yeah.
yeah, is this going to the RBET rulers? Is this going to
Yeah.
edisonformat.com?
It's tough.
What are we doing? Like who's you got this IRL event of just isolated people that are not connected to anything, and it's just I don't know. I think it should be a little bit more harmony there and make it like more official to be one band, one sound.
Well, how long has Goat, like the online Goat scene, been popular for? Because I know the
Uh
Bounty tried to get me to play years ago, and I was like, I don't want to play online. So I feel like it's been around for quite a while.
Yeah, it's really been popping off since like 2018, I want to say.
Oh
Like
wow.
2018, that's when it really like started. Started off small, and then during COVID, it had like a huge boom. Very reminiscent to what Edison had like last year and the year before, like a huge boom, and then it kind of sustained from there. And then
Okay.
Edison just had this tremendous like boom this last couple years,
Yeah.
and it's just blown up to proportions. Like I think it's to the point where it can be like a legitimate thing, like within itself, even bigger than what Ghost can
Oh,
potentially
absolutely.
be.
Absolutely.
Um, it just I think you guys just need a little bit more structure. I would say a little bit more togetherness, a little bit of
Hmm.
harmony. A little bit of people just come. I don't know. Maybe it's a pipe dream. Maybe it's impossible to happen, but you never know.
I think that if Konami continues supporting these Ultimate Time Wizard and Edison specifically, I just don't, I can't see how it doesn't continue to keep booming. And I think it's honestly, I think at some point that we are going to see a dedicated YCS again for just Edison format, aside from just being
Oh,
a side event, you know?
oh yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. It will happen in our timeline in this lifetime. As this is a huge barrel though,
Oh
huge
my
barrel. How
goodness.
much is that? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10.
What is this?
10
Times 200?
times two.
Uh,
Oh, oh. You got to walk. You're gonna walk it out, Betchy. He's doing mathematics right now. He counting. You can tell. He's counting. He's counting.
got
You
the
think? You
calculator
think?
up on the side.
He
There it is.
walked him. You got it, big dog. There it is. That car right here is what's kind of sunk Burns' battleship. The mystical walk,
Can't
dude.
leave home without him in case you
You
come
got
across something
you.
like this, huh?
You better have him in your freaking side deck, dude. But McDog is thinking he might have some more. If these are double barrels right here, I don't know what else you got in there. It's a SJ. We're negating it, huh?
Oh,
Look at you.
There's got to
You
be a
got the
solemn down
tools.
there, right?
I don't think you play Solemn Game 2 and beyond in the burn.
You
I
take
don't
them
think
out.
I think you get it out of there. I
Okay.
would pop that out of there. I
Yeah,
would
that makes
half my
sense.
life I need as much life as I can against this burn. But some people do in the lockdown just to negate the Solemn to push your stuff through.
I see.
It's
Yeah,
not the worst thing, but I think against this style of deck, because he's got the koalas, he's got the barrels, he's got other things, I'm gonna have to get my Solemns out of there. I'm gonna have to get him out of there, man, because I just don't want to run the risk of just losing out of nowhere.
that does make sense. Yeah, because you would think one hand you could have a solemn, which would be good to stop like a large secret barrel or something, but
Hmm.
it only makes sense if you're already low on life, which
Right,
you
and
don't want to be
that's gonna just
Solomon
be
off the bat.
out. You already be on the struggle bus, going to your destination at that
It's
point, and it's walks. What's walk doing anyway? As we're going, who was that nightmare wheel on? Was that on the Sork?
I
I think it
think
was
it
on
was
Sork.
yes. Now we booked that. We're gonna probably get back a walk or something maybe. I have no idea. I don't know how you'd want to play against Burn, but
Yeah, I would like to have that walk in my hand just in case. Yeah, just in case, because you got 1,000. Anything in the burn matchup, anything I would say below 3,000 is a vulnerable state. I think they can reach up and grab you at 3,000 relatively easily. So I'm keeping that walk just in case I need to just walk out of here, dude. Just in case I need to walk my way out of this thing and get back into the fight. I think that could be a way to do it. I think that could be a way to go. I think a way
so
to go.
does is Burn like a good option in this format, or does it like take the right
I
sequence of cards to really get you there?
I think it depends. It honestly, there are layers to this thing too. Like we have legitimate frontline burn players that can beat anyone. And
Okay.
there's certain deck. There's a burn meta. It's a burn is an intense deck. I don't think it's the best deck anymore. It did win a GOAT format world championship. Don't forget, like
It won Worlds.
2020, it
Wow.
won first place, and it was first and second place in the GOAT format world championship.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
a burn decks, two of them. But there is just you got to understand this game, this GOAT format specifically, is filled with people who are just obsessive and they're degenerate and they will like study and run numbers and do. I'm not even kidding. They're spreadsheeting, they're doing analysis, and they're going to figure out a way to crack this thing. And they cracked it, and they know how to play it. There's a lot of information about how to play this against this deck, and just be very positive against it. So it's kind of falling down a little bit. But we just had a burn player won another tournament in Italy a few weeks ago. A
Oh.
burn player had success in the PWCQ circuit a few weeks. So it's a viable deck and it's very good and it can literally beat anybody.
Okay.
It has probably one of the best Chaos Turbo matchups, I think. But still, the card's going to have to come your way. This is GOAT format at the end of the day.
Yeah, because
But
it
like
looks
right
like
now,
Chaos Turbo is just so in so much control, despite the fact that he's
if
burning
if he can't
everywhere.
if he can't do the right amount of damage, he's got this wave mode, but he does have that walk though too. So, and if this
Oh.
is Cyberjar, your ass is grass, dude. Maybe he knows what it is. It's Big Shield, and it's gonna be a GG. We out of here, dude. GG's for
GG's.
Betchy. Cool,
All
man. Thanks
right.
for.
I
We
like
don't have.
None with that one. All right.
All right.
Moving on now.
Moving on.
We
Moving on.
did our
All right.
goat.
All right.
We did our
All right.
goat.
All right. We hit our quota. I mean, we're talking quotas. Okay. We're talking quotas. All right. You gotta, if you want to see more goat format action, dude, get over to goatformat.com YouTube.
That's right.
Okay. We got nonstop goat activities going your way. Okay. But this is the 3v3, and
S-
this is a triple decker. We got Hat. We got Tangu. No, Hat. I'm sorry. What am I talking? Edison,
Tengu,
Tangu,
Edison, and
Goats.
goat. Yep.
All right.
So the question is, are we watching Sinew Slaw? I think this is Sinew. I can't even say his name. Sinew Slaw versus a Nasty Beast is a Tengu match here, both undefeated, and we know
Okay.
one is on. They're both. Well, one's on Gravekeepers and one's on Fairies.
You want? I'll check that out. I'm down. I'm down for that. You want to do that?
Yeah, I'm in there. I just hopped in now, so
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm
let's
with you.
see some
I'm
Tengu action. This is the stuff we
I'm
don't
down
know.
with some. I'm down, dude. I like these. I'm not gonna lie. I like the black cards, dude. I like the XYZ cards. I
Okay,
think they all
all
look
right,
kind of cool.
they do.
Gachi Gentetsu. What's this guy? If this face-up card would be destroyed, you can detach one XYZ material from this card instead. Face-up monster you control gain 200 attack and defense for each XYZ material attached to this card.
So,
That's what's up.
so that's 2200 defense with full
With a
material on
full
it.
with a full holding still
Yep,
when he's fully packed,
when
but
he's
he's kind
fully
of lacking
packed.
right now. He is without units, dude.
Master Hyperion. This is the boss monster here. Can
Dude,
banish
that
one
does
Hyperion monster
that,
in the dark one kind of field.
that
So it's a dark arm, but not as good.
and it does. I've noticed at least in my experience, whenever I see a car and it's got a circle around it, It's probably badass, dude. Take that with you in your travels. Look,
Okay.
Google it now. Now you'll see. Now you'll see it forever. Every card just got this nice little circle around it. I don't even got to read it. I know that card
You
kicks
know it's
ass, dude.
busted. Yeah.
I know it's busted. Don't even gotta look at it. That's it. If the background has a circle, the card's cracked. Throw it in your deck, dude, and
That's it.
you're gonna
Don't
rock.
even read it.
That's it. Don't even read it. Just to
Throw
put
it
it
in.
in, dude, and you're good.
All right. So,
Don't even look at it.
don't read it. Don't matter if you're playing a dark deck. Throw this one right in there. Light,
It'll it'll
darkness, and
it'll
light. Don't matter.
it'll work out. It'll work out eventually. As we're gonna kick the commandant, dude.
Yeah,
Is
we're gonna.
this?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is gonna be a Necro Valley here.
Oh, okay. I think I like this format just because I love the Gravekeepers. Okay, in Goat they're just so ass, but I tried all the time to make them work.
So they're
They
not
just
good in
missing.
Goat, huh?
They're not good. They used to be almost like a tier one, tier two, but people just absolutely clap the hell out of it because they're so predicated on Necro Valley. And if you just
Okay.
get rid of it, you just got a bunch of 1,500 dudes that can't do a damn thing, and you're just getting beat up. Don't forget we got Sorks and stuff, dude. We got BLS and
But
Breaker and
yeah, so if
Tribe.
Necro Valley's not on the board, once they drop something
And
like that, that's it.
you're coffins, dude. They got Wing Blast. So what typically happens is that they will play Phoenix Wing Wind Blast, put the Necro Valley on top of your deck, summon every Chaos monster in the history of the universe, and then you're drawing Necro Valley. And you feel like the biggest idiot. Happens all the time.
Oh
It happens all
man.
the time. It happens all the time,
Yeah,
dude.
so stay
So
away from Gravekeepers and Goat.
you could try it, but it's gonna have to be a passion project. As Tragodia, this is a weak ass Tragodia right there.
Yeah, it looks like Shinyaslaw is in a dominant position.
Dude, but he's
Whoa.
gonna overlay. What are we making?
We're
I'm
tapping
always
into the
excited.
overlay network here. This is I don't know what you make here. Is it Utopia? Like, what do you do?
Whatever it comes out, I'm gonna have to read it. I have no idea
I'm
what
gonna have to
this could
read it.
possibly be, dude. I have no idea what it can be. I'm excited to see what it is.
It's so
I'm
two level 4, so it's got to be a level 4 one. It's
a
probably
level
Utopia.
4.
Yeah, I think that's how that
Okay,
works.
okay. I'm waiting. I'm like on bated breath, dude. I'm like edging right now, trying to
Yeah,
see what this
I
thing's
don't
gonna be,
think
dude.
you can XY like link. Is that link summon? No, it's not link summon. XYZ summon with a like a 3 and a 4. I think they both have to be the same level.
They gotta both be the same.
Yeah,
I do know that. I do know that much. It is Utopia. This card looks cool. This card looks cool.
doesn't have a
Two level
circle
4
around it
monsters.
though.
It does not.
No.
So he probably get bend. I probably put. I think maybe I don't know about XYZ. Maybe those things might have their own little things you got to look out for. When a monster declares an attack, you can attach one to. Okay, negate the attack. If this card attacks or attack target that has no material, destroy this card. Huh? That's pretty interesting. As we are going to
Are we
MST,
dropping like
the
Gores
Necro
here or
Valley.
something? Is Gores in this format?
Maybe. Here it is.
No, I think
Uh,
they just MST to decrease the attack, the damage they were gonna take.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
There's
this
no
seems
snatch
like
steal, huh?
oh,
There's no.
that's
They
GG.
got dark hole though, right?
Yeah, so
Dang.
Shinyu Slaw here, Tengu legend, just putting the team on his back. You know,
Just
like it's
just
another day in the park here, no big deal.
just hard carrying, dude. Is that
Oh
it?
yeah, he's with Gravekeepers. Who would have thought? Uh,
Dude, I like that. I'm gonna start playing some Tengu, man. I'm coming.
you're coming.
I'm gonna load. I'm gonna get in there.
um,
Was
oh, wait a minute. So hold on, 1 second. We have Soul and Mosca playing, which are from the same team.
hmm
So they just need one more W here, and they'll be out. But
this is a freak. This is a decider.
I think so. I think it could be
Oh,
yes.
let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get in there. The Soul's got to put the team on his back, dude. He's got to come through strong. And Mosca, do you know much about Mosca as a
Mosca.
dueling?
I know that they play gadgets at one point, but it does not look like that's the case today. Um, but yeah, they play a good amount of Edison. They're
hmm
often in the stream, a good supporter of the channel, so I respect them.
That's what's up.
But yeah, I've not seen them play. Now I don't follow all of the tournaments. I'll be honest with you, I just can't keep
hmm
track. So
Yeah.
it's possible that they've topped something, but I don't recall.
Dude, you got to be locked in, dude. You got to be locked in and laser focused, dude.
I'm
You got to be
yeah,
in.
slacking
You got to be
lately.
on top of it. You got to be
You're right.
ingesting this material, dude.
You're
You
right.
have to.
I got a notebook here. I got to start filling it up.
Just get out there, dude. I'm out here with it. You know, I'm in the streets. Okay, you got to get in those streets, dude, and start digging. You know, what I'm saying I know people's personal lives and backstories and stuff. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I'm
He's
joking.
got
I'm
their
joking.
social security numbers and all. So
All of it. All of it. Okay, we got brain control again. This card seems like an asshole of a card, dude.
it's so good, but not even played in Goat.
Which is nuts. I'm gonna bring it back. We need to bring that back. I
Triple
think it's strong.
times three.
But honestly, though, I like, and I think I mentioned this before. I think our brain control in Goat format seems worse because we don't have these conversions. Like we don't have synchro summoning. We don't have,
True.
Stardust Dragon. You can brain control and bring out Goyo Guardian, and that hits infinitely harder than whatever we can do. Brain control, bring out a damn Destalos, dude. Get out of here
Yeah,
with
it
that.
doesn't
I'll
do anything.
bottomless his ass. I'll Tsukiyomi that dude. I don't care. As we're gonna Icarus your whole life, dude. Look at that.
Okay. So interesting.
Okay. Okay. Dang. Dang. Getting sticky with the icky, dude. Look at this card. That card seems busted. This card seems broken, dude.
What card?
Icarus
Icarus?
attack.
It's
It's
annoying to play around the whole time. It's
it's
so
hard.
annoying.
That's another hard one. You gotta put that in your lesson 2 for noobs, dude.
Got
How
it.
to
Lesson
not
two
get
for
how to
noobs.
how to not get burned. How to not fly too close to the sun, dude. Icarus attack avoidance course number 1, dude. Here we
You
go.
you can play around it. It's hard to play around, but the problem is you don't commit much to the board, and then Black Wings is just like, okay, I'll
They're
just drop
swarming.
my
They're
whole
swarming
hand.
on you.
Yeah, and then you
And
lose.
then my issue is I think I start seeing shadows too much. I'm like, oh, that's definitely the Icarus attack.
You
Well, it's
see a
down there
ghost. That's
now.
what's happening.
I'm
Yeah, you
I'm
see a
I'm out there
ghost.
fighting and it's not even over there, dude. I'm like,
No,
damn.
yeah, it's tricky. Like that's Icarus right there. Then you set one, and then they've just run it over with a Bora. Yeah, it's not good. If you're seeing ghosts, you can't play this game. You got to take a
Yeah.
break.
You got the yips, dude. You can't be out here with the yips. You
No,
gotta
no,
okay.
you are
I was
wasting time because you're just playing. You can't play around everything. That's the problem. Sometimes you just got to commit.
okay. I have to keep that in mind, dude.
Keep
I
it
gotta
in
keep
mind.
that in mind. Just start sending it.
What,
I'll
may I
be I'll
ask,
be talking I'll be talking into existence, dude. It's a lot harder to do that.
what deck do you
How about
play in Edison anyway? What's
I
the go-to?
play dude, you're gonna roast me, dude. You're gonna roast me, okay? But I play quick draw a lot.
Oh, no,
That's
no,
the one
no.
I
That's
play
my
the
favorite
most.
deck of the format.
I'll play quick draw and I'm learning like some frog stuff and I'm learning like hero beat. I think that's another one that kind of fits my
Okay.
proclivities as a duelist. But I play Edison and I've had, I was playing the War League a little bit and I was undefeated, Beast Mode.
You
You gotta
were
keep that in mind.
undefeated.
I didn't lose, okay?
I
I
did
was
not
hot.
know that.
I was undefeated, okay? I'm
Did you
coming out
hear
there
that, yo?
clapping, dude.
He is undefeated in Edison War League.
And I'll go even further. I've lost one Edison match so far. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna talk. I don't
In
I
my
don't I don't
life.
play. I don't in my life, dude. I've only lost one time. Nah, but I played a little bit. I'm not a very strong player. I have a ton of weaknesses in my goat game and my Edison game. I think it's just all cerebral at this point. I just need to focus more and lock in. But I've had a incredible time playing it in the short amount of time that I have put in. I'm gonna keep playing it though too. I might play the deck Devastators. I think they're doing one
Oh,
in
deck div.
February.
Yes, we can shout that out. February 17th, I believe, will be my next tournament since Rulers in November. So I'm excited to be able to
Uh-huh.
play again.
I
Snack
might join
throws
up.
that, and she's awesome. Great contributor to the community. Pretty much ran
Hmm.
Edison War League. So definitely check out Deck Devastators. It's free and usually some number of prizes. But it's usually a great event, and they stream it and everything. So.
Yeah, I played one of the last ones, and had a good run, but I couldn't play the day two, and I think I might not be able to play this one because that's actually my birthday, dude. So I might not be able to
Oh, wait, your
fit
birthday's the 18th, huh?
17th, 17th.
17th. Oh, 17th. Okay.
Hmm.
Nice.
So I might not be able to get out there and play, man. But I would like to play a little bit more and just get it in, man, and just get out there and get my
Okay.
game on from time to time.
I will tell you, Quick Draw is my favorite deck. It doesn't top a lot.
Hmm.
I did top an RBT like 2 years ago with it, like my first tournament ever.
Hmm.
I just like the way it's so much fun when you're grinding and you're getting advantage. Problem is Black Wings just gobbled that deck up. They love that.
And it just for me, I think it just I need something that's a little bit slower, like a little more grindy. It's more reminiscent to Goat
It
format
is.
for
It
me.
is. It
Like
is.
it's very similar. You're setting, you're passing back and forth, you're just filling it out, and you can make good reads, and then you can have good plays and convert or whatnot. But I don't like if I have a bunch of like synchro play like I tried zombies and I misplayed so many
Yeah,
times
that
it
deck is
became like
hard.
it became like embarrassingly unfun to play for me because I just kept messing it up, kept messing it up, and I'm like, okay, I'm embarrassing myself. And my big thing when I'm playing any format or doing anything is to just not appear incompetent, dude. That's it.
Do not appear.
I don't just to not if even if I am incompetent, I don't want people to look at me
So
and be like, oh,
you're
that
faking it
guy.
till you make it.
I'm faking it, dude. I'm
Okay.
faking it.
All
That's the
right.
goal. Yeah. Even if I don't know what's going on, I'm gonna make it look like I know what's going on. You
Got it.
won't know that.
No,
Face is
you
gonna
be
be
watching the
stone
game. You're
cold.
like, does he know what's
That
going
guy's
on?
cooking.
And then all of a sudden you do it, and you're like, okay, he's got it.
He's got it. He's
He's
cooking.
got
He's
it. He's
cooking. I
cooking.
see
Yeah.
you. I see you. I see you. But if I'm out there, you know what I'm saying, and people like I'm out there rocking, I'm I'm like, oh, why didn't he just go, flippity flop, make the goop bop and doo bop and he but bow, bow, bow. And I'm like, damn, dude,
Yeah,
I should have done that. That sounds like a much
zombies
better thing.
is very. I always tell players, and it's not because I play the deck, and like I said, quick draw is honestly my favorite deck. But at this
Uh-huh.
point, I've had so much success with zombies, I play it. But I play the deck. The way I play the deck is because I don't really synchro a lot because it is very hard sometimes to make some of those
Hmm.
lines. Obviously, I've learned them over the months, but it's not a deck that you want to pick up if you're starting to play this format.
Yeah.
The problem is people are drawn to the zombie because the deck is cool. The idea is cool.
Yeah.
Zombies are cool, right? A lot of people like that, but it's not a noob friendly deck at all.
Oh no, no. I've tried it. I'm gonna go back to it once I get, like I said, once I get my feet a little bit more wet, dude. Once I get the balance a little bit more, and I got my walking legs about me, I might go back to it and try it. But
Definitely,
I
definitely.
don't know. It didn't work out that time.
It's so many lines, and the problem is that you look at your hand at a given time with zombies. You could have a Caius. Do you tribute for Caius here, or do you decide to go a diva and make a
Yeah.
synchro? Then what synchro do you play? It's just it is
Yeah.
very challenging. I agree with that.
And for me, Edison, or at least the quick draw decks, the time I had, a lot of it is kind of, it's not like easy or brain dead or something, but the lines are a lot more clear,
They're very
and
clear, yeah.
there's a lot more snap plays. Okay, it's time to draw, it's time to set,
Yes,
it's
right.
time to T
It's
set, it's
time to
time to
flip
pass, dude.
flip Camster, flip
Yep,
Ryko. Yeah,
it's time to flip. Yeah, it's time to flip Ryko. It's time to mill.
that's
It's
it.
time to lone flyer. It's time to bring out Titanium. It's time to play average, dude, and
And the
you're
synchro
vibing.
plays are pretty. They're with debris dragon, so literally you can
Yeah,
only make dragons, so you don't have to
you
worry
can
about
own,
it.
you can make. It's time to make Drill Warrior. It's time to make Stardust, dude,
That's it.
and you're rocking. It's time to make Ancient Fairy Dragon, dude, and you're it, and you're
That's it.
done. It's not a lot of this and that, dude. I
Hmm.
don't need that much this and that. I need it to be low to the ground.
I agree.
Ceiling's not going to be as high, but you're definitely going to be a little bit. The bar of entry is a little bit easier.
That deck
And
can
then once,
definitely win. It definitely can win. It does
oh yeah,
top
oh yeah.
events. It's just it's probably like that tier 1.55 deck there. But I think it's great for people entering the format. Plus, it's iconic,
Hmm.
right? Everybody loves that deck
Oh
because
yeah, oh yeah.
Jeff Jones won the event with it.
Hmm. And there's a little bit, there's a lot of information. I like I said, you had some videos about it. I think Keegan's done a ton of videos about it. People are talking about it, and it's just like it's easier for me to learn that way as a newer player. So the more information, the better. And honestly, talking about information, I think that's why Tengu is still rising, because
Hmm.
there just isn't a lot of info out there about it. Like I know the TCG Rewind duelist is talking about Tengu stuff, but as far as like, hey, this is how you do it. This is literally how it's done. Hey, I'm beast mode and I play in this Tengu tournament. This is the things I did that worked out for me. Maybe you should try that or don't
Yeah,
try this.
I no, I think you're right.
That is missing. That is missing from the Tengu world, man. It's all over the Ed world and it's all over the Goat world. And I think that's pretty cool.
Well, that's how you get these tournaments get big and popular based on word of mouth, really, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really what it comes down to. You have to try it. You have to learn about the format and hear about the format and then try it. I will
And
tell
then
you some of those older like Reaper format I've tried. Would rather like gouge my eyes out than sit there and play that. Um, there's one format literally it's like three Witch of the Black Forest and you summon like Jins the whole time.
oh,
Yeah, I'm okay with
oh,
that.
yeah, you're
I'll stay away from that. Yeah.
Hey man, I'll respect. Me personally, I respect them all, dude. I got much love for all the formats, but I'm not sitting here about to get my ass cyber twinned off all day. Can't do it. I can't. Dude. Pot charity duo me, dude, and BLS bring my ass off, but I can't sit here and get Stein last will cyber
Yeah,
twin into oblivion,
that's
dude. I don't want
unenjoyable.
that.
Yeah, it's unenjoyable.
I don't. And
Oh,
Teledad,
critter
I love
format. That's
watching
what it
it.
was. Critter format.
I love I love watching Teledad format. I don't think I could ever play that either. I don't think, me personally, it just doesn't fit my style of what I want when the time that I spend playing it. But there's a Teledad tournament going on right now,
Is there?
multi-day, and I'll just go back in and watch the replays on Format Library. Yeah, I'll check it out. And people are just getting their ass kicked in like turn three, just Dad and freaking Stratos and Malicious and all this
Oh boy.
freaking armory arm, no, colossal arm, colossal fighter. And I'm like, dude, what the shit is this, dude? I can't get jiggy with this.
Yeah, I will tell you. Coast YCS Costa Mesa was the first like event with the whole Phantom of Darkness was legal, and
Mhm.
Dark Arm was like $300 a piece alone, and you needed three of
Oh
them.
my
Let's
god,
just say I
dude.
went to that event because it was California. It was good. I was much younger, and I did not have any of that stuff. I think I was playing like counter fairies or something because I just couldn't afford it. And to this day, I still really haven't played the format because you either had the cards and everybody played Teledad, or you didn't. You just didn't get to play.
And you just got your body rock with nasty hooks, dude. That was
That's
that
right.
was a true like tier zero format in the times, right?
It was, yes, that was literally like Dark Arm was a Teledad was an extremely skillful format in the mirror
Hmm.
because you either played the mirror, there was some lice one you could play too, or you didn't get to play at all because nothing could beat the deck. You just lost a Dark Arm constantly. But if it was a Teledad mirror match, it was kind of like the Chaos Turbo mirror matches. They can be very
Yeah.
skillful. But yeah, I didn't get to play a whole lot of that. I couldn't afford the cards, and I don't really have any motivation to try that format because let's be real. You can only play so many retro formats. You can't be good at everything, right?
Yeah.
But it might be worth your time to try it.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. I'll
Might
I'll
be.
I'll, I'll try it out. As Echo Yu-Gi-Oh says, no way he's complaining about getting sacked and mentions pot graceful do. I'm saying I'd rather like if I gotta choose my sack, if I gotta choose the way in which I'm being sacked, I'd rather be, go with the sack
Yeah.
and not the sack you don't know. You
Go
know
with
what
the
I'm saying?
sack, I get it.
Ride the sack that got you there. Okay, I'm not about to take my time to learn a new format to get sacked in a whole new language. That's what I'm talking about. What I'm saying? I'm not saying it's better or worse. I don't want to compare because people like what they like. But I just don't want to sit out here and learn a whole new language of sack
Well, yeah, well, what's
if
the
that's what
point?
it's
Like,
gonna.
if you're gonna get sacked, you already just why invest the time to get sacked a different way, right?
There you go.
You can
Like
just you can just
a
load up goat and
futuristic
be
sack
be all, and be
and
set.
be fine
Yeah.
and be fine. Oh, well, this is what I'm
You
used
can
to.
you can fill the sack quota very quickly with goat. You don't need to do
Easy,
this with
easy.
Teledad.
And you can and I mention this all the time. Being sacked is an international thing. Like it's not it's not assigned to one format. You can get sacked wherever you go. People in current are getting sacked right now in 2024.
It's
There's a guy
happening
probably
as
getting
we
sacked
speak. Just think
as
about
we
it.
speak right now. I guarantee you, there's a local or regional or tournament somewhere in the world where somebody's getting their balls sacked off right now. Guarantee
And
you,
you know they're
without a
tilted
doubt.
out of their mind.
And oh man, he
You
got
know
in the
it.
Biru. He just had it, dude. I'm over here flapping him, doing my jab jab, but bop bop boom bam ba bam, and he Biru'd my ass, dude. And I'm just like, oh, of course.
Oh,
What the
shit.
hell? That's Soul, dude. Soul's cooking, dude.
Soul is,
Soul's
I'm
absolutely
telling you,
going
Soul is a
crazy.
phenomenal Edison player. People be sleeping on him. He's right. If you're gonna talk to him, he's 9-0. You better go 10-0
Dude,
before you talk to him.
yeah, if you win something, dude, that's
That's
right
it.
away.
Win something. That's it.
And you're so they're gonna move on.
They
Team
are.
the log, and I know a little bit of information about this team. There are a lot of Go format players on this team, and they came in like last minute, and they were like, "I'm just gonna play." They put this team together
I think
last
they
minute, and
actually signed up like 30 seconds
v-
after the tournament. It was
yeah,
like that's what they
they're
came
the
right in.
they were the very last team to get out here and play. So and they're in there now. All right, where we going next, man?
I'm
Who
trying
we
to
want to see?
figure this out. I'm trying to see. Wait. Do you know
We
who's
got
winning? Who's losing? What
we
what
got
do we got?
DX and let me hop into the Discord real
Oh, we
quick
have
and see what's cracking.
Celestial Dragons is playing, right?
Okay.
But that we're not watching Goat there at all.
We, don't- we can just
It's
we hit the quota.
Rosito's playing. I know that.
If it's Ivan playing, if it's Turbo Mirror, freaking sign me off, dude. Just get me
Si-
out of there.
sign
Me
off.
personally,
No.
get me out of there. Okay, if it's I'm with the Edison thing a little bit there. I'm kind of feeling this Tangle thing. I'm not gonna lie.
All right.
I'm
I'm
very
gonna see
interested.
some Tengu. Definitely gonna
I'm
see some
very
Tengu.
interested because you know how Edison is going to be. This is new. This is like the shiny new object, dude. People are there's a lot of excitement about it.
I
People are
agree.
talking about it. I'm learning. I like learning.
Okay.
So this is
We have.
this is a good thing.
I will say this: we have Fraser Smith versus Mayberry. I don't know if these teams are undefeated, lost. Oh, did they just finish? Dang. Um,
Okay.
all right, so we might have to wait here. Let's see. I don't care if we're watching. I'm just looking to watch something. So I don't care if the team's in losers bracket or not. John Wick versus Ivan Rosito is
That is probably a good
insane.
game. Let's
But
let's go. Just pull in there
you
just
want
a
to pull
little
them
bit
in?
while we're waiting.
We're gonna go for a
While we're
ride.
waiting, just
All
for a
right,
ride. Let's
let's
pull
go
in
for
there
a
and see
ride.
if this is going to be a turbo mirror. Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Get me out of here. I don't know, dude. What are we doing, Beast Mode? You
I
might
don't
have to
know.
get me out of
You
here,
don't
dude.
want to see.
Just for a little bit just so we can get something on the screen, just for a little while.
Okay,
Just for,
okay, okay, okay.
we might have to eject out of here once we find a new match going on. Cause
Hold up, hold up. We have Rikiki. Am I saying that right?
let me see, let me see,
Hold
let me
on,
see,
hold
let me
on,
look.
hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't
Let
even
me let
know.
me
That is that their Discord name? I
let's
mean
see, let me
their
see.
dueling book name. I can't find them. My chair's squeaking
All
and
right,
all. I'm getting too excited here. Let me
all right,
see.
here we go.
Who we looking
Oh man,
for?
I'm in the wrong chat, dude. I don't even know
Where
my
are you?
location, dude. I'm where are we at?
Turn on
I'm
your
trying to find
GPS
out.
right quick.
let
Let
me
me
put,
see here.
let me see my map ping. Are we? Because I was trying to find out the teams to see. I know the command. You can do command teams.
Is there a way to find out who's
View a
on
list.
what? All
View a
right.
list of
Let's
teams.
just pull up. I'm gonna pull up the
All right. All right. So I got all the teams here.
Okay,
Who
okay,
do we
okay.
need to see? I got the team list is up. I have the Devil's Trio. Who and the let me pull the bracket as well. So the bracket has. Dude, we're about to solve. We're about to crack the damn case, dude. We're about to solve this thing.
Right
We
here.
got the Low Gang has moved on. They
So
are in
they're
the
winners, right?
winners finals. They're in the winners finals right now.
They're
No,
in
winners
finals.
semifinals. They're in the finals. They're in the finals.
Okay, okay, okay.
All right, and
That's
then we
Soul.
have
That's Soul. That's Soul's
that
team.
the low gang is going to consist of Betchy as Goat, in Nasty Beast as Tengu, Soul as Edison. Winners
Okay.
finals. DX, it should be playing against Celestial Dragons.
Yes.
DX consists of Goat player is John Wick,
Uh,
Tengu is Scully, Edison is Alex Demand,
okay. So
and
Scully.
Scully and Alex Demand are going to be, and we got John Wick and Ivan are playing Ghost
So
right
why are
now.
they still
That
playing? Because this must be the third match now. So it must be
Mhm.
1-1, and this must be the deciding match. That would be my
All right,
guess.
so
Is
we have to
we got to
watch this.
watch
In
this.
we're locked in.
We're
Okay,
in.
and if you're down for some high intensity Go format, okay, open your eyeballs and lock in.
Right
Get your
here.
seat backs up, and let's get ready because here it is. This is, but honestly though, honestly, and I talk a lot of crap about Chaos Turbo, as you know. You watch, if anybody watches my streams, you know how I have a little resentment, I guess, because it's so good and so popular, so powerful. But if you're really into playing Chaos Turbo, these are probably two of the best players we got in the game.
I
You
agree.
know, I would put them both easily in the top 10, top 20 players in all of Go format. Easily, Ivan was the number one ranked player for a long time. Current and reigning player of the year, GFC champion, FLC champion, Classic champion, Patreon winner. Like he's done it all. Obelisk winner. He's won everything that you can possibly win in the current form of the game. Same thing with John Wick. But John Wick actually doesn't have the titles that Ivan has. He's always like
Right there.
runner up, dude. He's always a bridesmaid, never the bride, dude.
Don't
Always
you hate
second
when
place,
that
third
happens?
place.
I hear you.
He top worlds. You know what I'm saying? He's always right there at the precipice. Showing the jump champion,
Oh well, this
triple
man is
sword,
just he's going in. He's about to change that
triple.
today.
Bro, if we can go in with that spy and clear whatever this set is and go in for the GG, unless the thing already got a management in, let's see what happens. If that's spy, you're gonna feel like an idiot. If it's faith, you're gonna feel like a rock star.
Hold up,
Night
hold up.
ass, you feel like an idiot. We'll see. We'll see. He's going for it. Going for the gusto. Serpent. Oh,
Oh, you miss
ding.
100% of the shots you don't take
Boom,
though.
boom, boom, ba boom. There's so many spellcasters, dude. Just give me a freaking tribe effective virus in my life, dude.
That Ivan is obviously in a pretty good position come on the crackback here, I would guess. Got a bunch of cards in his hand.
John Wick in the chat, notorious chat observer while streaming, which I think is a dangerous game. You
That
should
yeah,
never,
that's
you shouldn't be able to do
you
that.
don't want to
But
listen
he's
to a
in the
thing I
chat.
have to say. I don't even know what's going on.
You should. He's saying, "Get out of here, JDZ." I'm like, look, dude, this is the only show in town. We got to be on you right here to see what's going on next. You got to focus up. You got Ivan, who's trying to win. Okay, I guarantee you, Ivan's not listening to this chat right now. No
No, no,
chance.
no, no, no way, no way.
No chance in hell. He's locked in. He's laser focused. Very meticulous. Very meticulous on the approach as we're thinking in the second main phase. Snatch Steal on the Chaos Sorcerer. Dude, Travis about to get summoned, and this whole game is about to just end, dude. It's going to be a
It
disaster.
feels that way, doesn't it?
It feels like tribe. This feels very tribal to me. This feels like a tribe infected virus to me, which is another card that is just insanely, ridiculously broken. Sinister Serpent, Night Assailant that too. What were we thinking, bro? What were we thinking? What's going on,
I
dude?
ask that same question often.
What were they thinking? I need to know. I need answers. I need real answers to the world solutions as we're kicking it into main phase two. Use both of mine to banish your spy. Boom, boom, and we're out of here. Cool.
All right,
And
hold
that's
on.
nothing. We
20
got it.
seconds. I need 20 seconds. JDZ is in
Yeah.
the zone right now. Anyway, this is his line
Oh,
of
my
work
bad. My
right
bad.
here.
I
No,
got
you're
yeah.
good. You're
This
good.
is
You're
this
good.
is this this is me all the time. My bad, beast mode. I'm sorry. This is the goat format wheelhouse. This is a chaos turbo mirror. Chaos turbo is the premier. Oh, I'm just explaining this to people who don't know. You know, there are a lot of people um who don't like goat format for their own reasons, and I don't hate that. You know what I'm saying? Like what you like and don't like what you like. As we're going to go ahead and use the chaos sorcerer's ability to banish itself. Very interesting. Playing around a potential Breaker the Magical Word, Heavy Storm, Mystical Space Typhoon, Rikeki Rick, and a litany of other things. As we're going to kick it back over to Ivan, who's up. in cards down in position. Tribe just goes extra buff here, though, if you can get to it. Is it in the graveyard already? As we go double up, we're going to double up start. John Wick gets a little rebate, cash back, if you will. A little bit of cash back rebate. Double upstart goblin. Okay. 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 And Ivan's going to think about it. Maybe it doesn't have the tribe because he
All
probably
right,
spam
all
and
right.
slam that thing immediately. It's probably not rocking tribe infected virus. At least that's safe to say. Safe to assume, but you don't assume anything. We do need to. I just need to see these plays come in a little bit faster though. It feels up. It feels on me. I'm not the judge of this. Are you judging? You're not judging
I
this, right?
don't
We're
me
just
judge? No, 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 no. I don't
okay.
even know the
Okay.
first thing about rulings. I make up
Okay.
my own as I go. It feels about right. I just do it. No,
Okay.
I don't. I know. I'm not. I don't judge.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. Shyness Law says this is a GK mirror match, dude. That's so funny. That's hilarious, dude. You got this. That's a funny thing to say. That's a very like a very optimized Gravekeeper goat format deck. As we're ripping Minecon on one of the Sorks, can banish itself. Okay, if you felt so inclined, or you can banish the other one. I guess that'd have been cute. A little cute and cheeky
Oh.
thing to do.
So sometimes you can have 35 cards in your hand and just not have the answer you need to a board, you know?
Dude, that's the vibe, man. That's the vibe. Sometimes, and I've seen in this format, I've seen a BLS come down and just dog walk someone with like 7 cards in play, and just takes over the
Just
whole
wins the game.
operation, dude. Just saddle them up and ride them to victory, dude. That's just the name. That feels horrible when that happens. Um, and I've gone on record several times saying I don't think BLS is a GOAT format card. I think he's too OP,
He doesn't feel
and
like he fits the time.
he doesn't. He's too
Yeah,
he's too much, dude. He's too strong. And I've seen him. And we actually just yesterday we actually had a tournament where we banned BLS. Ooh,
oh
ooh,
boy, Mirror Force getting
ouch.
some value because that card's kind of questionable in Chaos Turbo mirror match, from
Yeah,
what I hear.
yeah, and especially in game 2 and beyond. But Um, Ivan has done his research. He understands John Wick's tendencies, which in the GOAT format thing, that's a real thing where people will side differently based on who they're actually playing against.
I see.
That's where the game's at now. It's not just like, oh, when I play Turbo, I do this. When I play Control, I do that. When I play Warriors, I do this. Oh, when I'm playing John Wick and I'm doing a completely different thing than I would do if I'm playing against Ghost Rider.
I
That's
see.
how that's how the top players can gain their event. Like people are watching films and they're studying players' tendencies. Like it's a legitimate thing, man. It's kind of nutty that happens that way,
Well,
but it's kind of cool though
it's
too.
tricky after game two because if you're side decking and mind controls and stuff, you don't know if that player you're playing against is actually setting the real sets, or are they
Yeah.
setting tribes and Sangins and
Or yeah,
you
or they've reduced their flips significantly. They're bringing a lot of Kaikus. They're bringing a lot of Zumbires, the Dark. They're bringing, that might be something that Ivan thinks John Wick's going to do. Like if game 2 comes and I'm bringing in mind controls and you're siding down to Koichis, you take out Night Assailants, you're taking
know.
out certain cards like that. You're bringing in Kaikus, you're bringing in Zumbiras, you're bringing in beaters. Those mind cons aren't doing a damn thing, and
That's
you're going to
right.
be gaining a little incremental advantages that way. As we got Magician of Faith flipping, getting back knock probably, and Ivan can probably just start setting up for a good spot to cruise on in
Well, this is a
to
good
his
example
advantageous
here, right?
position.
Because they have the choice of knock or Minecon, but what do you think this face
Oh,
down is, right? So you don't like
it's
they elect the knock choice, but
yeah. I probably would go for knock here because if it is like say if it's a faith or if it's a whatever, you have after you do your mind con, you have to give it back.
I
And
see.
then he has the opportunity to go for like a Tsukiyomi or something. And then now he's got pot of greed coming back your way. Say if
Okay.
it is a faith.
Okay.
And if it was a faith, maybe if you had like some trend in your graveyard already, maybe you go for mind con, hope for the faith, and then you can get back more trend.
Okay.
But if and it
Oh,
was faith too, so you would have to pass that faith back, and then he has the opportunity to go for Tsukiyomi next turn off the top, and now he's got pot coming your way, and he just
okay.
can swing too hard.
So knock
So
makes more
and
sense there. Got it.
and knocks probably to play
See, I'm learning stuff here.
as there you go.
I'm
You
learning.
teach me, and I'll teach you. Come on, you gotta go to vibes out here in beast. We're in beast land right now. Okay, I don't
Beastland.
I don't know how. Beast mode world, dude. We're in goat world. I'm goat world. Okay, you're beast. You can't be
Yes.
beast mode
So
world. That just
please
that
check.
doesn't.
Look, you should be subscribing to Goat Format YouTube channel, even if you don't play Goat. Just subscribe.
It's Just come on.
Just
And
subscribe.
also, if you are subscribed to Goat World and you're just coming on in, get on, show Beast Mode some love, man. He's working super hard for Edison and Retro, man. Just get out there and do it. We need more collaboration and crossover, man, and
I
just more
do. I
love
think
and
that's
support in
great.
general.
We gotta
I
get
really,
TCG Rewind next. We gotta get him. We gotta get
yeah,
the collab with them.
get
Then we get Tangu big.
yeah, it doesn't make sense because we're all retro and we're all in this together. It shouldn't be like so much separation that it is. Okay, it should be more love and collaboration instead of separation, I think. And it shouldn't be. I don't like goats. I got deep respect for goats. I'll play Edison, but I see what they're rocking over there. Let's all show love. I see Edison blowing up. I play Edison. I'm learning. I'm showing them love. I mean,
I
I'm
like
all.
that.
I
I
think,
like that.
yeah. That's how I feel it should go. There should be a, maybe even at some point, and I've talked to Jazz about this, and I've talked to Scully, and I've talked, because ghosts can only go so far. Like there's only so many eyeballs of people who are interested in it. There's so much content you can make. It's very limited in
Correct.
growth wise. I think there's a cap. But I do believe retro as a total is going to be, the possibilities are endless. So I think there's more room to grow, if that's your if that's your thing.
Because that's your goal,
As
right?
if that's your goal. If your goal is growth, that then it would have to be a little bit more broad strokes.
Hmm.
But at least that's my 2 cents.
No, I
But we
think you're
got
right. Even Edison will become stagnant at some point. Who knows when? But
it. It would have to. And again, I don't think that's a problem. A lot of Edison people, when I say that in my streams, I'll be like, yeah, it's just a matter of time before people decide, hey, these 4 decks are the best deck.
hmm
And these are the 4 decks. If you're serious about playing, these are the 4 decks you should probably play. It's just a matter of time before that happens.
sure,
And I don't think that's a problem. I wish people would get out of the mindset like, oh, that means the
it's
game is solved,
solved.
it's
Yeah, it's
broken,
solved.
it's solved, I'm out of here. This game sucks ass and I'm done. Oh, Black Wings, oh god, Black Wings won again. Oh my god. I hate that idea because it's not, at a certain point, it's not going to be the deck. It's going to be the player playing the deck. The players put in a ton of research into these decks. It's not beast mode. It's not zombies winning. It's beast mode playing zombies winning.
Sure.
It's not, what I'm saying? It's going to be the players who are going to decide what is good. And if that's where you're going to go with it, it's going to be, maybe, the alien deck falls off because a lot of people who are dedicating that amount of time want to maximize their opportunities to win, and they're going to play what they feel is the best deck.
hmm
There's nothing wrong with that.
But also,
I think.
I think we're at the point in Edison where if there is so much unknown with some of these decks, let's use X-Saber for example,
Hmm.
where if you could
Hmm.
get some of these top players playing something like that and really trying to innovate, some of the deck builders out there, you can name whoever that,
Yeah.
because I'm not a deck builder. I kind of go with it, maybe switch up some tech here or there, and I call it good.
Right.
But if you can get some of these guys and gals who are just top players, top deck builders, really focus on some of these other decks that we just think are trash, I bet you some of these things could become really good. Because of the
I
player, because of the
Yeah.
player.
You're speaking to the choir on that. Like, I just don't know a good way to incentivize that to the player. Like, if I say, "Hey, Ivan, I want you to play Gravekeepers," like he would say, "Get bent." I'm not going to do that because I am I'm
He's playing
focused
turbo.
on,
It's better. That's
right,
what he thinks.
because that
Yeah.
gives me the best chance to win. Like, there's no like incentive that a person can have to say, I'm going to put myself at a disadvantage for a time. I'm going to lose, because at the end of the day, like I said, it is a tremendous amount of time you have to spend doing this. And there are prizes associated with it. And also, beyond the prizes, there's like, prestige. You want to be the champion. You want to be first place. You want to be the number one ranked player. You want to have as many invites as you can, because there is
Sure.
prizing associated with those things. So you want to maximize your time, and you want to and you want to do it because in goats it's proven. Like, we have top players who do play rogue and random strategies, like Alephia. You
hmm
got Nova Ethos. We have duelists who can do that and still have success. So it is possible, but it's very hard to do, because of the uh,
Amount of
because
time and
of
effort.
exactly, man. So
Well, it's funny you say that. If there was some incentives, zombies were not a deck in Edison format, and
uh-huh.
really, and Keegan E3 Yu-Gi-Oh there
Hmm.
had a tournament at Halloween. Now we're talking 2 or 3 years ago, and it was an incentive for a zombie deck.
That's
And
huge.
Jikes, who I hope I'm saying the name right, is arguably, in my opinion, I've watched his replays and play. I think he's the best zombie player there is, but that's just me. And he created the deck, and it won the event. Without him, without that incentive, who's to say zombies would have even been around? Like
and that's huge.
it's
Again,
crazy.
huge shout out to Keegan as well, man, because that kind of foresight, that kind of ability to be able to see like these types of things and be able to provide a meaningful type of incentive and coerce people to do things and also still be extremely competitive and have something like that take place is beautiful for you for the format. I don't think we can do that because again, I don't think I just don't know how it will work for goats,
Well,
but I
you'd
think
have
it'd
to
be
literally say you can't play Chaos Turbo.
you would have to say that. And like again, just yesterday, like literally less than 24 hours ago, I hosted a tournament and I said no BLS, no Ring of Destruction, no Delinquent Duo. Guess what won? Chaos Turbo anyway.
Still won.
Still won. Still won.
Still
Ivan
won.
actually won. Ivan Rosito actually won just yesterday under those limitations. So you
That's
know,
crazy.
what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So maybe next time we're gonna keep just doing little stipulations just to see. But out of that, we like people were playing Exodia, people were playing Monarchs, people were playing like all these lesser known strategies were just kind of having their time to come to the forefront that you don't necessarily see too often because everyone's focused on optimizing Chaos Turbo, which again is the game. The game of Go format right now is Chaos Turbo and can you crack it, dude? That's it. It's no
Yeah,
meta. There's no like anti-meta. There's like Chaos Turbo. Either you're playing it or you're cracking it.
and
That's
that's
it.
it.
So that's and that, to me, I still think there's a lot of game left to that. I think that's a lot of fun too. Trying to crack it, trying to figure out a way to crack it, and not being too soft to other matchups that are also trying to crack it. I think it's cool
Maybe
because
maybe that's the next incentive, just tournaments that you just keep limiting the decks, and that way
until
something else comes to existence, you know?
yeah, I think that might be the play. That might be the play.
Let's
That
see
might,
here.
and we're gonna keep doing that in goats too. Like we got an OCG goat tournament we're gonna play. We got other limited card pool stuff we're gonna do. It's gonna be continued to just do different stuff and have some fun with it because at the end of the day, like have a competitive mindset, but I'm not like the most competitive person when it comes to goats because I don't want to get sucked in because I'm a competitive person in life and I don't
Sure.
want to spend a lot of my time competing. So um, I'm more of a I'm like kind of a mixed bag. I want to support the casual side and I want to also support the competitive side, but I'm more like mixed with it. So I would like to spend a lot of time dedicated to that aspect of it. So I want to make sure everyone's getting service, no pause in that
Got
regard.
it. It's hard to do both, but you try. Hey,
it's
you're doing the work.
I'm trying,
You're doing the work.
I'm trying.
Let's
We
see here.
got
Do we have
T's on the
anything in
field.
the chat that we as I
Oh,
haven't been following that? No, no, you're good.
my bad, my bad.
Mayberry Picker. Mayberry, thanks for streaming the event. Sorry we couldn't get it done. I don't know. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry you guys didn't win. I haven't been paying attention to who's actually winning, to be honest. Multi-format world, Jenkins says. Nameless Jester. JDZ and Beast Mode crossover? Question mark.
Dude,
Let's
this
go.
hey, if you hey, I'm down to come to Beast Mode Island, dude, any day of the week,
I'm
dude.
coming.
Beast
I
Mode's
could come to Goat World. You know, I don't
come
mind it.
into the goat world. Come on in every now and then, dude. Just swing by and say hello. I'll love to have you come by and
Absolutely.
play some Dimension Fusion Turbo, dude.
Oh,
Bring
I
that
love
back,
that
dude.
deck. Love that deck.
It's a fun deck.
It is
It's
fun.
a broken card, too. Dimension Fusion is like
So
ridiculous,
I'll
dude.
tell you the reason why I played that deck is I like the idea. It plays a little bit like Chaos Turbo, but I
Hmm.
knew when I played the Goat War League, I just signed up to play that first season. I don't remember what season it was, but and I said to myself, there is no damn way I'm gonna sit down and beat Anthony Alvarado,
Yeah,
Ivan Flores. There's just no
yeah.
Ivan Rizzi. I'm not gonna be able to sit down and beat those guys in a Turbo Mirror
Not
match. I
fate,
understand that.
not in their island, dude. Not
No
coming
way.
to their dojo and doing what they do. It's just
Absolutely
gonna be
not.
very hard.
But
Possible, but very unlikely.
unlikely.
Not over time.
So I
Yeah.
loaded up that deck and I said, this deck gives me a shot at beating these guys. That's
Oh
the
yeah.
reality of it. I can just sack my way to win. It's not like
Yeah.
outright degenerate, but I can possibly beat these guys if things go right. So that's why I played it, and I did pretty well. But
Yeah,
uh,
and you got a ticking time bomb in your deck, dude. That could just that Dimension Fusion is like one of the most insane cards that just gets virtually zero play. It doesn't get played that often, and it is so broken. It is ridiculous. And to have that ability in your deck, I think you can beat any
you can beat anybody.
it doesn't matter who you are. That's a equalizer, dude. It will brick sometimes, and it can be the reason you lose, but it also can be the reason you just straight up beat someone, like you said, you have no business
Beaten.
even being around, dude. And
That's
you could
right.
just
Yeah, see,
You
I'm
can
not
hold them
going
down.
to be disrespectful and assume that I'm just going to be able to sit down and go toe to toe and have a legitimate shot at beating these guys. That's like
Hmm.
that's naive, right? And I'm disrespecting their skill if I was to think that way. These guys have been playing for years,
Yeah,
over a decade. Like you're not going to sit down and beat them playing GOAT format for a week. And if you think you are, then you just ain't in the right frame of mind.
and
You ain't thinking right.
that's kind of another one of my pet peeves, I guess, is like when people who, like you said, just come in off the street, they play a little bit of GOAT now and then, they read some tournament reports, and they just low chaos turbo and jump in the tournament. I'm like, I
You're
would
wasting your time.
rather just, I would rather just take a lesser known strategy and roll the dice with that
I agree.
than try to jump into the dope. You're going to be the 175th best turbo player,
I
or you can be the first best monarch player.
Well, I've
Roll
kind
the
of said
dice.
that to people who go into Vegas who don't play a lot of like GOAT or whatever. I'm like, me personally, if I'm flying to Vegas and I had to play GOAT, I have some turbo experience, but I can't confidently say I'm going to be able to legitimately beat some of these guys who are playing forever. Like,
Oh
so
yeah,
me personally, I'm going to load up a deck, maybe a cat, maybe burn,
yeah,
something like
yeah.
that, that to try to even the playing field.
And
That's how
just
I look at it.
roll and just high roll. Just get out there and high roll it. That's a better that gives you a better chance to win, because it's not gonna
You're
bode
not going to
well
beat
for
these
you.
guys. You're just not.
It's not gonna happen. They have too much information, and they're way too the technical play is too high.
The rea-
It's too strong
we
for
can say it
you're
simply:
gonna get
they're
clapped.
better than you. That's it.
Yeah, yeah.
They're better than
And
me.
it
That
just
just say what it is. They're
dang.
better than me. I know that. So I'm not gonna go there and try to beat them in at their at their own sport.
Yeah, it's dude, this BLS off the top is about to be nuts. Watch this. Watch it
Oh
every
my
time.
goodness.
Guaranteed BLS 1,000% of the time. Here, just put it on the field. Watch it.
Oh
Damn, it
no.
didn't. Oh
All right.
damn.
So Ivan
Okay,
wins.
Ivan moves on.
So
John Wick goes down.
we see. So it's gonna be Celestial Dragons and Logang. Is this
Okay,
is winners? What is this? Finals? Are we
this is
on?
winners finals. Yeah,
It is.
this is the winners finals. We got Logang and the Celestial Dragons, dude. Logang joined this tournament in the literally the witching hour, dude. Like as the tournament was beginning,
It
they
was
hopped in there.
literally starting. So
That's
the
crazy.
question is, who or who or what do we want to watch here? So let's find out who's playing what again, just so we can clear. I
Honestly, I say
Tengu.
every time you should go Tengu, Edison, then Goat, because
Got
Goat
it.
is going to be the last one to finish every time because it
It
just takes
is.
the longest.
All right.
Tengu is probably going to be the first to finish because it happens the fastest. Edison second, so you should always go Tengu, Edison, then Goat. Just so if things go the right way, you'll be able to see all three of the matches as they transpire,
That
typically
is
based on
very good point.
how they end.
So we have Soul. Oh, sorry, we have Nasty Beast on Tengu versus um, Rikiki. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. That's the person that we don't know if they were just getting carried along or not. I think they're a good player. I've seen them around actually in Tengu.
Mhm.
I think they know how to play
Let me see.
Tengu. I'll be honest. Now that I
What
look at
team
the
is
name,
that again?
that's Celestial Dragons. That's
Okay, let's see. Celestial Dragons, dude. That's a funny name. Ricky.
Ricky.
I've seen
Ricky.
Ricky. I've seen that name around.
Rikiki.
I've
I'm
seen
saying.
Ricky. Rikishi, dude.
Rikiki.
I remember Rikishi.
Kiki, do you love? All right. Let me see here.
All right, so we're gonna go see Ricky.
Rikiki. I liked Rikiki better, but okay.
Rikiki.
Um,
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Is
I
it
don't.
Rikiki?
I have no idea. I'm just saying. Okay. I have absolutely zero idea. Rip Kid No
Uh
Cry. That's it right there.
okay, let me see.
But I can't click on it because I ain't got. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if I got a refresh. All right, we'll find it. Rip Kid. Is that who it
Rip,
is? Rip Kid No Cry versus Nasty Beast 96, right?
dude, nasty beast, dude.
All right, so this is
Dang.
Tengu.
Okay,
All right. All right.
Tango. All right, I'm excited. I like covering the Tango stuff because again, I have no idea about what's happening right now, and it's good to learn and learn by fire, trial by fire, kind of thing. And they're hosting in current. You can't put anything up here, right? In this format, is that cap or facts?
I can't do what?
You can't put anything in these extra monster zones here at the top, right?
No, no, no.
In this format,
They didn't host in
they just,
classic. That's all.
gotcha. Okay, Pot of Duality. I know this card. This card seems good. This is a fun card. that seems like a fun little situation there. A lot of game to this pot of duality. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Bring out the alias. I know this card, and you're gonna smack into the Agent of Mystery. Agent of Mystery says when you normal summon, you can add one agent monster from your deck to your hand, except Agent of Mystery Earth. The Sanctuary of Skies on the field, you can add one Hyperion monster from your deck to your cracked.
Yeah, so I
That
don't think
card is
they actually play the Sanctuary. I
strong.
don't think that card's actually played. I think it's just the first stuff.
Just to get a little Stratos, huh? Just add a
Yeah,
dude, and
it's a
it's level
baby
2,
Stratos.
huh? So you can make some level 2 XYZs in there. We're with
So
it. I'm
Soul
cooking.
says that he disagrees with our point of you don't
Mm.
learn by playing trash decks. So
But
the
if you don't
margin
have
of
the
victory and
time,
skill
okay.
counts for in goals. Shouldn't deter you from playing turbo. No, he's not
I think
wrong in that.
he's not wrong, but the time it would take, you got to understand there is a it's you're playing against somebody who's been playing this format
And you
competitively
have two
for
weeks.
6, 7, 8, 9 years, and you have 2 weeks. You're not going to be able to gain that much information in 2 weeks where you can play Cyberstein, Heavy Storm,
And just win.
Last Wheel, Cyberstein, and win the
That's kind
game.
of how
What is
I
Soul
feel.
talking about? What are you saying? Like you play rest, you could play. I can teach someone how to play Giant Trinade, Summon Rescue Cat, play Last Will, bring out Cyberstein,
You can learn that
pay
5 minutes
force,
before the
pay
tournament.
5,000. You can learn that in a week. You can't learn how to intricately read through back row and wins jar going down and win spies going down. That takes years of training. What is Soul talking about? That is common sense.
Yeah,
Why
I no, I think his
why
point
put
is if you're trying to play the format seriously, not maybe for a
oh
particular
okay.
event, then yeah, I think he's
Gotcha.
right. Pick up Chaos
Yeah, you
Turbo, take your licks as you
of
learn,
course.
and go
Yeah.
through the time. But
If
if you're trying to prepare
yeah.
for an event in a week or two, I'm not sure I would try to sit down and beat people in Turbo mirror matches. That's just my point. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
My
and
opinion, though.
I agree with you. Yeah, if you are seriously, legitimately learning how to become a competent Go format player, there are ways to do it. Play tournaments, watch replays, join a team, get some mentors, seek
Play Chaos
inspiration,
Turbo, sure.
net deck, yeah,
Yeah,
play it and grind. But it's going to take time. You're going to lose. It's going to, and when you are losing, it's going to feel very bad. It's going to feel like you're being sacked. It's going to feel like you just don't have the cards. It's going to feel like you don't have. You're going to feel extremely overwhelmed. But then when you get someone who has like a little bit more skills, a little bit more guidance, they can look at the replay and like, hey, you shouldn't have done this. You shouldn't have set this here. You shouldn't have put this down. And it might seem very minutia and very like obvious, or maybe not obvious, but everything that happens, like if you watch Alvarado play, if you watch Ivan play, the things that they're doing, it might seem like, oh, that's just so regular. But it's all a calculated thing. It's everything is very no wasted movements. Everything they put on the field is purposeful and
it,
it's for something.
sure.
And it all
Let's
comes
use
up
an
later.
example. They have Dekochi and Spy in the hand turn one, right?
Yeah.
Like, do they set spy first because if it gets knocked, it thins the deck and removes your opponent's spy? Like, or do they set Kochi,
Yeah.
hoping that a lot of this is all figured. I don't know what the answer is. I think it's probably spy, but who knows? And but they have this all figured out.
And it takes years, like not even just that, like to quickly be able to diagnose the matchup you're playing against and put together their whole deck list based on seeing two cards is a skill that just comes in time. You don't just get that right off the way. And why is it every time we come to a Tengu match, we get
It's a
into a judge
well, the
description?
rulings are not probably the as clear. Obviously, people just don't really, we don't know how to play this format that well. So, um, Non says, "Who is the best Tengu player in the tournament?" I'm literally just shooting from the hip, and I know Shinulaw, I
Hmm.
don't know if I'm saying it right, is phenomenal. But there could be other people here that have more credentials. I don't know, but I would say for him probably. But I'm shooting
And
from the
like you
hip.
said, I think Fraser Smith, like you said, like won tournaments during this time period or
Oh yeah,
topped
sorry,
at
I forgot
least.
Fraser Smith's even in the yeah, that's right.
He's in this
He's
tournament. I think he's a
absolutely.
strong Tengu format player. You have some people who are good now. I think people have just won some current Tengu tournaments. So there are some heaters out here, but the issue was just finding like competent, capable Tengu format players to enter this thing in the first place, which
Yeah,
was
there's
a
not
reason
many.
why the attendance probably wasn't as grand as it could have been because there's just not a lot of Tengu players out here just getting busy like that. Maybe you could be the next. Maybe it could be you, Jenkins, or who said that? Blaze Phoenix. I can't
Non,
read them.
non, non.
Non. It could be you. You should have been in this tournament, big dog. You got to wake up.
So
I mean,
Quinning has an opinion here that a differing opinion, I should say, that they think putting 2 weeks into a meta deck gives you a better shot at learning how to play around them, though. If you grind Rogue, you might get knowledge checked to a higher extent. So
I if I'll let you take it, and then I'll give my 2 cents
Yeah.
on
So what
that.
I think is when you play rogue, you don't give a damn about what everybody else is playing. You don't care
Yeah.
about the meta because you're playing rogue. Your goal is to sack, literally sack. And I take this approach too. I actually have a cousin who was who came with us to play in RBET, and I said to him, if you're not a top 5 player in this room, then you should be playing No Realis. That's my
Just a
because
snack.
you are not gonna be in the top cut. You should just sack your way there. That's what you should do.
I and sad as it is, I think that is accurate information. As Archlord Christia, notice the circle
Oh,
on this
I saw
guy's
this. Oh yeah,
artwork,
you're
dude.
right. The circle,
Put him in the
huh?
deck.
Oh, okay,
Put
all
him
right.
in the
Oh, double circles in this one here. Okay,
put him in the,
put him in the
I
deck.
mean, put him in the deck, dude. But yeah, it's and what you could do, like if you do have a partner or you're someone who you can test with, if you're playing like I'm using Cyberstein as a deck, or Cat, like you said, since you mentioned Cat, which is kind of a very sacky, very explosive kind of deck. If you spend your time playing against Chaos Turbo only, no other matchups, you're literally just playing Chaos Turbo with the Cat deck, and get that thing down to the point where you're winning, 55, 60% of the time, you're good.
Yeah, yeah, you'll be fine.
That is a much greater benefit of your time. Whereas if you say I'm gonna play meta, I'm gonna play turbo mirrors, and you're losing, 70% of the time because you're just taking a while to make the right plays and make the right reads, I think that's a waste of your time. I think that's a waste of your time. I really do. But
Again, it all depends. If you're trying to learn the format, then pick up Chaos Turbo. If you're trying to play specifically to play in Vegas in the next 2 weeks or whatever it is,
yeah,
then
play Stein, play
that's
OTK,
what I
play
that's
Cat,
what I would do.
play Burn, play something that you can just or you can scum. My plan, if I was going to go to Vegas,
Scum.
because again, I'm a decent player. I'm a decent player, and I have no shame in my game. I was supposed to go to Vegas, but I had some plans change last minute. My plan, I'm a decent Go player. I'm pretty talented. I'm okay. I'm not, but again, compared to the greats of the game, I don't match up now, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. But my plan was to straight scum, because what is going to happen in Vegas, I was going to OB. I had no shame. I was about to scum this whole thing because we're playing current time rules, 40-minute rounds
Oh, really?
with end of phase win. Oh, I'm scumming that. You better believe
You're
we're
just
dragging
going
that thing
burn?
to time.
You,
I'm dragging that thing to time, and I'm about to cannon soldier your ass off, dude. You believe that? You're about to get your ass ceasefired into the Spider Verse, dude. You're gonna be gone. You're about to get freaking poison to the old man like you've never seen. Mystic Walk, all that. I'm scumming.
you
And
think
people are like, damn,
you think
JDZ.
people are gonna do
Like,
that?
they'd be smart too. You'd be an idiot if you didn't. You'd be dumb if you didn't. I'd scum. Oh yeah.
I'd
You
scum.
you give me the you give me the rules. I'm playing within the parameters of
No, you're
those
not.
rules,
Yeah, not
dude.
doing anything wrong.
I'm not doing nothing wrong.
But how are you
I'm
gonna
playing the
stall
game.
though? That isn't that cheating, stalling though?
Dude, if I put gravity bind on the field,
Okay, I see. I
the
see.
game will slow this game will slow down.
Yeah,
Okay. If I
yeah, I see.
put, gravity binds and level limits and messenger pieces, the game will just naturally just have to slow down. Okay, on its own. And I'm playing at a reasonable pace, but we're dragging that bad boy to time. And I'm going to scum your ass. You're gonna be mad. We're gonna be fighting afterwards. Meet me in the parking lot. And I hope your jujitsu game is up, because I'm gonna tackle your ass. We're gonna be rolling.
Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of the approach I would. And again, I played some Goat and not a lot of Goat, but I have some experience with like Chaos Turbo and stuff, and I still wouldn't feel confident enough to try to go there. And now, paper. This is not like an average paper tournament too in Vegas. These
Yeah.
people are flying like you are.
Yeah,
This is
you
not
have
like
to
you
fly
just go
there.
into your local tournament and you're
Yeah,
gonna sit down and
yeah.
play Chaos Turbo against some random
No, no,
people.
no,
Like,
no, no.
you
Yeah,
know,
this is an investment. You're at the point before you sit down at the table, you've already put at least $700 into this operation
that's
based
right.
on Ubers and food and
Flights. Yep.
flight tickets and hotel fees and all that. You've already 700 in. You better be showing up with a prepare to win attitude. Like, this is not for fun, dude. This
Yeah,
is a for win.
that's it.
This is a for serious situation.
This is
And you're
not the
here to
locals down the road.
no, 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 no. This is a for the Dubski type thing. So you better believe I'm gonna be out there with my scum suit on, just ready to scum suck through this thing. You're getting lava golemed. You're getting barreled. You're getting everything. Oh yeah.
No.
We're gonna get to time, and I'm gonna flip Mystic Walk, and you're gonna call the judge, and I'm like, look, dude, it is what it is, and I'm gonna scum out of there. I'm gonna throw the card over. I'm gonna sign. I'm gonna say, hey, Brett, just sign it,
Sign
and
the
then
slip.
complain later. I gotta move. All right.
That's it. On to the next
That's
one.
it.
Nah, I don't
Because
blame you.
go format, like a 40-minute, you're not playing a turbo mirror in 40 minutes. It's
No
not
way.
the
It's gonna go
game.
to time all day long.
Every single game will go to time. So if players are not showed up with a prepare to go to time attitude, you're gonna set yourself up for the okie doke. If you're not ready, my integrity will not allow me to do such a thing. I will play an honorable. You're gonna pack your
You're
bags. You're gonna
gonna,
take
yeah,
your
you're
ass
gonna.
back onto the house
That's it.
right away. All right, pack them up. Don't show up without a. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not playing for yourself. If it was just me, maybe I'll have that holier than thou attitude about it as well. But I'm playing for the team. This is other people who are counting on me. And like we said before, the Tengu match is going to finish. The Edison match is going to finish. The GOAT match is going to go to time every single time. And if you're not doing everything you can to support your teammates, you're doing a disservice, man. So you got to do what you got to do.
Oh, this skill drain just came down, but I agree with that.
Ooh,
I would even
ooh,
consider. Oh my goodness,
agree.
I would even
Chains.
consider library first turn kill. I
But
don't know
hold
how
up now. Wait
consistent
a
that
minute.
deck is, but give it a whirl.
Okay. Library?
Yeah,
Library
library.
be
There you
that
go. Yeah,
that
library.
might be a bridge too far, dude. That might be too much.
Is that
That
too
that'll
much? You might
that
get
might be
hurt
too much.
in
That
the
might be
parking
too
lot.
much scum.
That's
It
too much,
depends.
go.
Also, it will come down to your physical ability to defend yourself. Like, how is your boxing level? How's your mixed martial arts game? How is your Krav Maga, dude? How is your personal self defense
I
in
can't
there?
imagine people are gonna be very happy if you sit down across from them and beat them like that.
Right.
Yeah,
But if you're sitting over there and you're 6'5", 270, you can probably load library and get some dubs there.
and you'd be all
You
right.
can do that.
Yeah.
You'll be all right. But if you're like 5'2", 110 soaking wet, and
Frail.
you and
Yeah,
you
don't do it.
and you're frail and you're weak, you got glasses, and you're just like Royal Magical Library, and you're gonna meet him in the parking lot. You better be prepared to stand on that, dude. Because I'm not flying to Vegas to have someone library me without a boxing match following up after that. I'm gonna follow you. We're gonna step outside,
We're gonna
and
talk about
we're
it.
gonna we're gonna talk about it. It's gonna get physical. Be prepared to defend yourself. That's it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm totally kidding. Don't beat
Well,
anybody up in
no, don't
Vegas,
be doing that.
please.
We're
Please.
having a
This
good
is
time
this
here, joking around.
this is a joke. These are all jokes. Please don't beat anybody up for whatever deck they
So
choose
wait,
to play.
here's a prime example. Anthony Alvarado will be at Vegas playing goats.
Okay.
So be prepared to sit down across from Anthony Alvarado. And again, we've talked about him
Okay.
already on stream. We could list the amount of accomplishments he have, but we're going to be here all week.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And you're going to sit down across from Anthony Alvarado with
Who
two
is?
weeks,
Yeah.
two
With 2 weeks of
weeks
train.
of
Come
training.
on.
Don't disrespect that
Probably.
man like that. Come on.
Yeah. Probably. And I'm not even kidding. I'm not even being like hyperbolic. He could very well be the best Go format player to ever play ever in the history of the whole game.
The game.
You're going to sit down with him with 2 weeks and
Two
try to
weeks
play
experience.
and
And you
think you
feel like
and
something
you
crossed
feel
your brain that you thought that you should sit down and play him in a GOAT Chaos Turbo mirror match. Come
you've
on.
played yourself.
Come on.
You're playing yourself. I'm telling you, if I was going to Vegas, I'd sit down next to Ant and I would scum his ass off, dude. I would scum him so hard. I'd scum him. And he'd be like, damn, JD, you gonna do me like that? I'm like, man, big dog, you know what time it is. But he's gonna be ready to scum too. You think he's gonna show up without the scum
Oh no,
defense?
he's got this all figured out. No way.
He's gonna be prepared for the scum. He might be
He might be
fucking
able to
implementing some
outscum.
scum. He might be ready to implement some scum technology himself. He'd be a fool not to. Okay? He'd be a fool not to. I'm sure there's gonna be some anti-scum measures taking place. But I'd be like, look, dog, I hate to do you like this, but I'm scumming. I'm not playing a fair game at all, dude. I'm coming
There's
there
no way.
straight for the scumbaggery, dude. 100%. No shame in my game. People look at my deck list like, bro, this thing right here is not right. What are you doing, JDZ? Hey, hey, big dog. You see this large giant card I have? That's what I'm doing. I'm going home with it.
I can't fathom it. Like I'd be trying to go there to play Edison. Like don't let me play. Like I would try Tangu because I think Tangu is like there's probably not a significant amount of like crazy
Mm-hmm.
experienced Tengu players that because it's not too big in the states. So like I think I could sit down and probably play some Tengu with a couple of weeks experience because I feel like everybody's kind of on that playing field. You know, I'm not trying
Yeah.
to disrespect anybody. I'm sure there's some great Tengu players, but I'm saying like I think you have a better shot at picking up a Tengu deck and doing that than ever
Yeah.
loading up Chaos Turbo and trying
Oh
to.
yeah. Or dude, if you could, and we were talking about this too in the War League Discord, if you can find an ace Tengu player, you have a very good chance of winning this
Yeah, you
tournament.
have an advantage just right there.
Yeah, you will. If you can find someone who can go like undefeated or 7-1 in Tengu, because your Edison players, they can if you got two very confident Edison players, they can coin flip that thing. Go
Sure.
50-50. If you got two very high level confident Go format players, they can coin flip that. Go 50-50. And you're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some. But if you have an ace in your Tengu hole, no pause,
That's probably the
you're going
key.
to freaking you're gonna paint your own punch your own ticket to a deep run. So I would focus on the Tengu guy and just get a solid position in those other two spots. It's gonna be interesting to see what wins and who wins.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do any coverage, but it'd be awesome to see. Everybody keeps asking who's the best retro Tengu player. A
Dude,
lot of
I
the
don't
Tengu
know.
players are not in the states. I think, like, I know Fraser Smith is a phenomenal player. I think he
Hmm.
did win or top at least at that time. I'm not familiar with a lot of players who play Tengu at this point in time, aside from a few in there not in the states. So I don't know if they're going to Vegas or not.
I don't know. I got to do some more Tango research, man, because I didn't realize Tango was up like that. As we got Alias, what is this Alias? What is this deck that we're going here with Rip Kid No Cry? Is this Heroes?
It looks like Heroes. Heroes is a tier one deck, from what I know.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, the Shining right there,
Damn.
that card is busted.
And notice he's got a little like a little circle right there. Put him in the deck,
Does he
dude.
have a circle? Is it?
It's a little
It's
baby
a little
circle. It's a
bit. There's a
sun.
baby circle. Yeah, baby
It's a little
circle.
circle. It's circular in nature. Okay, put him in the deck, dude. Get him in there, and it's gonna work
Yeah,
out.
that card's busted. That card that
Yeah.
makes Miracle Fusion. So heroes are as good as they are in Edison because of Miracle Fusion, Absolute Zero. But
Hmm.
then they got a step more because they got the Shining. And if you didn't know, Tengu is full of Thunder King, and yeah,
Huh?
Thunder King is a light monster. So if you read that right there, the Shining, that'll be all that you need to see.
All right, The Shining says must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned by other ways. This card gains 300 attack for each of your banished elemental hero monsters. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target up to 2 of your banished elemental hero monsters and add them to your Dude, that seems crazy, dude.
But you need one light
That's
monster. So everybody plays triple
ah
Thunder King to begin with. So or
and
double Thunder King.
alias. Oh,
Yeah,
you can't go 2 aliases, can you? You have the hero and something else.
it can be a hero. It can be an alias, and it can be two alias.
Oh wow,
You just
okay.
need to have one elemental hero and then a light. So you can use Thunder
Got
King
it.
too.
Got it. Okay.
You can't get
Okay.
back to Thunder King, sure, but what I'm saying is it's already it's it already synergizes with a card that people are playing. So
And I haven't seen this is Max C, right? Max C is here. I haven't seen that thing all day. Where's Max C at? Is he
so from what I've known, and again, I have very limited. Maxi is main decked to some extent, but it's not like a
Mhm.
triple main deck card. Sometimes it's more of a side deck card because of the fact
Gotcha.
that you don't
It's
always
not
get
good
some
against
value.
everybody.
Yeah, same thing with Effect Veiler. It's not like a mandatory triple main deck, but some people it's like, do you play two Maxi or two Veiler? You know what I mean? Kind of like that.
Mm.
I could be completely wrong, but
But I've heard that's like a reason why a lot of people don't play this because they don't like Max C and they think Max C is a busted.
oh,
There
we
it is.
get to
Like,
see
look at
one.
it.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that guy. Look at that thing. Okay. As you
Oh,
just wanted to get an Earth dude
so
so
we're
you can
making
make
an
your
Earth.
okay. Okay, I know this guy too. I like this guy. This is a good guy. He's a happening dude. Elemental hero Gaia. I've seen this dude around. Okay. And we're swinging. Honest can't do it, can he? Maybe it can. I don't know. I can't count, dude. Mathematics is my. It just escapes me, dude. I don't know.
It's always 2200.
Damn. There we go. Write that down. Taking notes. Dude.
It's always 2200, yeah. And then
Add
there's
that to the
there you
add
go.
that to the Edison
You
notes,
always
dude.
taking 2200 there. I was just
Dude.
reading a little bit of the chat. So it says majority of the Tango community is European. That's what I thought. Yeah, a lot of
Mm,
Germany, Italian, and Swedish players.
okay.
So it's not
Uh,
that common in the states. Uh,
And Jenkins is saying it's good that Konami is putting Tango on the map, but it still should have been Vegas format. Missed opportunity. It's also the 10-year anniversary of 2014. Maybe Vegas is not big enough, huh?
I don't even know what Vegas format is.
Yeah, it's just not out there enough. I've heard about it. I know people play it, and I heard it's really a really good format, but it's just not out there. And let me tell you about Konami. Okay, say what you will about them, they're about making bucks, dude. They're about making that paper.
Oh,
Okay, they need
absolutely.
money. They want the money. Okay, money is talking to them. They don't care about your experience. They want to get that bag.
Hmm.
So they're going to pick the ones that are popping off the biggest. Edison is obviously monumental. Goats has been there, since the beginning of this whole retro thing. So of course those two would probably take those two spots, and everyone was always speculating on what would be the third. And a lot of people saying Hat would be that third format to come in.
I haven't played any hat at all. I didn't play hat even at the time. I was like in college at that time.
Dang.
So
Nasty Beast cooking in Tingle BLS still. This look at this board. This looks like a goat board right here. He's got the Mystical Space Typhoon. He's got some set cards. He's got Royal Decree. He's got BLS, dude. Look at this, dude.
It's
And this is years later. Unfair. Get that BLS out of my damn game, dude. Hate to see it.
let's
I'm sick.
see, who do we have in Tango? Oh, Shinyu Law versus Photo Shooty. So these two are actually like the face of like Tango. I feel like Photo Shooty is throwing a lot of the Tango tournaments.
Okay.
There, I don't know
Let's
if
do
this
it.
is, it must be a tournament, but I don't. We'll just watch it anyway. It's actually a Gravekeeper mirror match here.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Is this
Tournament?
is
I
this
believe
tournament?
so. Yes. Um, Now this is not the two teams and winners, but
Gotcha. Gotcha.
this is Team Cut versus Red Eyes, I believe. Let me just confirm.
Okay.
Which is losers bracket. I think the winner here moves into, I don't know, somewhere losers final, loser or something, loser semifinals maybe.
Okay. Cool.
Let me
Cool.
see here. Let me
Okay.
see here. Let me see here.
A little GK. We got a GG. We got somebody throwing it up. We got somebody giving up, mailing it in. Oh, never mind. This is a different game.
Oh, oh yeah. You're no, we no, you're there. That's, it looks like we just caught the end of it.
Okay.
All right. So let
Do
me
you want
let,
do you want to go to do you want to go to Low Gang Celestial Dragons Edison?
yeah.
What's
Let's
cracking there?
see. Let's see who's there. Who was the Edison player? Do you remember?
It is let's see. It is Low Gang. It should be Soul again, and it should be Celestial
Sampusino.
Dragons,
Oh yes, Sampusino.
Sampusino and
Yes.
Soul. Yeah, let's go check that out. Let's get in there.
So this is a Vayu versus a zombie match. Um, Sampusino actually won Edison World Championship, the tournament that was held on Format Library.
So he's
Uh,
won something.
yeah, he's won. He's topped a lot. He's actually up there with like top five in terms of top eight.
hmm
I think he's like right there with myself in 10 foot. But he has won World, so yeah, this year.
Okay.
But he plays Vayu Turbo, so which is fine. That's probably one of the best decks. It's S tier deck, of course. That Blackwing and um, yeah.
Okay. Vayu, I have a hard time when I'm playing against this deck too, because it seems like it could just do a lot, man. It seems like it has a lot of angles it can attack from. This graveyard stuff is another thing. Let's add that to another list of tips for noobs, dude. How to manage these graveyard decks. Like, what am I doing? Because I'm kicking your ass, and then you just start milling crap and banishing plagues and bringing out freaking whatever the hell. Freaking arm wing is coming at me with this freaking Sirocco and Vayu. Dude, I need to know how am I what am I doing? What am I playing? How am I?
Yeah, this is
You know what I'm
tough.
saying?
uh,
I need to know. I need to know.
I'll tell you, I played Vayu initially in the beginning, and I felt like the deck was like not good because see, I'm like one
Mm,
of those +1 -1. I'm all about the card
yeah,
advantage, and this deck does not feel like you have that card advantage. When it's deceiving when you first pick it up because you're
got
playing
it.
Greffer, you're pitching a bunch of cards from your hand, and then you're sitting there with like 3 cards, and your opponent has 6 because everything's in your graveyard. But you play from the graveyard, and you actually get a bunch of pluses when Raiko is milling all these things that you don't realize.
hmm
You know what I mean? Because you hit a Vayu, hit a
Yeah,
Sirocco, boom, that's a +1. So the deck is it just plays from the graveyard. It's so hard. You don't realize that they actually have all these plays because you think they don't have many cards, and then next thing you know they drop 3 guys from the graveyard, they flip burial, and they kill you. So um, it's
yeah.
very strong. Royal Oppression's so strong too.
And
So
dude, I got absolutely bodied by that before too. Like the Royal Oppression and they Vayu, and I'm like 800, dude, get it out of here. And he's like, okay, I'll do it again. I'm like, what? How's that fair, dude? That's some crap, dude. Get that out of
it's
here.
so good. Um,
That's so unfair, dude. That they still can do their thing and you can't, dude. That's just like
and
whatever.
they play Raiko Hamster Caius, so
Yeah,
you know
which is just
that's
automatic pain in
busted.
the ass.
So this is a good game 3 though. I don't I would say that value is probably favored going first just because of the possibility of setting the hamster and
hmm
maybe a royal oppression, but it depends on what
But
Soul
keep,
has in the sideboard.
but also keep in mind, if Soul wins this, it's done. Like they're going on to the final. They're in the finals
In the
there.
finals. Yep.
Yeah. So they just need to because Nasty Beast already won the hat and it's only 2 out of 3.
Correct.
But if Soul does lose, we do have to go into a goat world, and I think that's when you got Ivan and OG Betchy down there. So they're playing they're obviously playing a Turbo Mirror. So that's going to be how that shakes
It's
out.
probably going to be another hour before that game's done.
Oh, absolutely. They're not going to finish. 100%. This is 100% they will not finish unless if Soul wins, obviously it's done. But I don't know.
We'll see. I'm
I
always
don't,
rooting for zombies. So
Okay. And Sinus Law says 3-0 with GKs. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Wait, hold up. Sinus Law. Oh, that's from the
Shinyu
one
Law.
from the
Yeah,
from the
these
down
names.
bracket.
I don't know. I'd have to talk to him and find out how you say his name. But Sinus Law sounds good too.
Shinus Law.
Shyness Law.
I can't read.
Look,
I
I
got
just
my reading skills.
I'm a typical Yu-Gi-Oh
Is
player. I just make up what I read.
and you vibe.
That's
You
it.
make up and vibe.
Yeah, just make it
I
up.
respect it.
Sounds
I
right.
respect the hustle. Reading is optional these days.
It is.
You don't have to.
What does
It's
that
something
card
that
do?
you
It does something like this, and then you just do it.
oh, and you just vibe.
Yeah.
Respect.
Until
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
tells me
yeah.
it doesn't work that way, I just you know
Oh,
that
don't?
doesn't work like that at all. Oh, really?
Really?
I didn't read the cards.
Really? Oh,
I
damn, I
feel
had no
like it
idea.
should work like this though, no?
I've been doing that for years, dude. I learn stuff every day, dude. I
Oh
get
yeah.
rulings wrong all the time, and it's just a vibe. You just send it. You. Oh, whoa! My sound just started coming on. What is that? I don't know if you hear that. My bad.
No, you're good. Uh, so this is a
Oh
prime
man.
example when the Raikou Goblin Zombie hits a Raikou and like you get a +1.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's a good tool. I think that's what you're talking about earlier, huh?
Yeah,
How the
that's a
zombies
way to
do
combat
naturally
that.
line up against this.
Now, if that was
But
a hamster, forget about it.
But like, look at this. Like, so you look at his graveyard, and you got the Plague Spreader in there, you got the Vayu, and you got the Sirocco in there. Just nonstop tomfoolery, dude. You got ways you can manipulate Dad out of here. I would blow this 100%. If I'm the red corner player, I'd be like, oh man, I look at my cards in my hand, I look at the cards in the graveyard, and I would immediately just fumble the bag right there, right away.
So the problem here is that Plague is actually in the graveyard. That's actually a liability when you're playing against zombies. Big
Really?
liability.
Why is that?
Oh, big Zombie Master is a busted card,
Gotcha,
and
gotcha. Oh, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
you
yeah,
can
yeah,
use
yeah.
that plague, and then you can make a Doom Kaiser and use that plague again. Yeah, it gets ugly.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
liability.
I gotcha. Okay. All right, that makes a lot of sense. So you got to get that thing out of there. You got to get him banished quick. Maybe he'll
Usually, yeah, usually.
maybe he'll go for it and bring out a 8-star, huh? Because you can climb the tree a little bit. Arm wing plague situation. I know these vibes a little bit. I've seen the motion a little bit in that ocean,
Yeah,
just a little bit.
and you can't crow your own graveyard, right? So that's another reason why
Ah,
that play is safe. Rather than targeting your own plague, sometimes you just use your opponent's. But
dang,
Sampustino knows he's a phenomenal player. He's aware of what to do here. So
that's cool, man. See this game. This is cool. This is cool stuff. I like learning stuff. I'll get there someday. One day I'll have the wherewithal to be like, okay, I'm gonna fully commit. I'm gonna play a lot more. I'm gonna come to these tournaments. I'm gonna show up. But it's just a little bit of anxiety involved with it. I don't want to look
so
like an asshole,
you're
so
not
I'm just
gonna
gonna.
look. Nobody cares. Come on, nobody. You shouldn't care, right? Soul is
I
on
yeah.
Diva Zombies. He's not playing the instant stuff as far as I can tell. He's playing. I have a breaking news. My
Ding, 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 ding,
children
ding.
are upstairs, so I am going to have to finish this over. Then I'll finish these matches, but I think I got to go after that, unfortunately.
Oh, you got to cut the stream.
I wasn't only supposed to do a few hours. My wife, I got daddy duty.
Oh,
I know
that's rough.
it is.
Maybe I can come in and pick up the
You
steam.
could be able to
Maybe,
do that. That would be
but
awesome if you did that.
I gotta get my whole OBS
All right.
rocking, dude.
So why
My
don't you do
OBS,
this? Set up the OBS. You don't even got to do like cam if you don't want. Just like pick it right up.
but
Like we just send like everybody over there.
I would need like I got to do a thumbnail. I got to do
I don't do any of
the
that stuff.
SEO and the tags.
They're
Just
already here.
nothing. Just
You got 70.
just
You got
raw
70
chick,
viewers here.
dude. Just raw chicken. Send it, dude.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I do.
I gotta get the situation. I don't know if I could
You
do a
can you
beast.
can work on it. You can work on it right now. I'm not going anywhere right yet. We're gonna finish these matches, but you can be working on this behind the scenes.
And get it
And then
going.
you're gonna get the final match set up and everything. Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
I think you
maybe I can
should.
make that happen. What do the people think? If people are down, because I don't want to mess your whole operation up. I don't
You're not
want
messing up any of my operation. Honestly,
to because
like I said,
I want to come in and help you. I want to join you out here.
you
Deck dev is crazy.
you're helping me. You just take over
Do it.
the yeah. You get your stream set up while we're watching this match. And
Okay.
then when this match is over, I'm gonna go be a daddy, not become a daddy, but be a dad.
That will retain priority. That's priority
And
number
it
one.
is priority number one. And then you're gonna just pick it right up, and everyone's gonna head right over there. Everyone's gonna head. It's GOAT format. When the time
Let me.
comes, we're gonna drop the link in here.
How much time can I get?
You got plenty. You got 10 minutes at least. Is that
10
enough time?
minutes? Can I get fit? Because I can blast a thumbnail real
I
quick.
got you 15.
If I got a solid 15, I can do
I
that.
got
Okay,
you 15.
let me set it up. I can do it while you're talking. So I'm listening to
All
you,
right. So he's going to
and
be, JDZ is working on getting the stream continuation here because I have family duty. I didn't expect to even be streaming this long. So I just wanted to give you guys something. I wanted to watch myself, to be honest with you. So if I'm going to watch, I might as well stream. And he's going to have a far better production than I.
you're,
But
you're,
we're
you're,
going to link
you're
it in the strap. In the stream. We'll link his stream, and you guys just hop there when it's time.
all right, all right.
You got it.
Give me a just a little bit of time.
I got you. Go, go on, go on. You got this.
I'm on the spot, dude.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot, but I think they
No,
want to see it.
dude, it's okay. I'm having a blast being out here, and thank you for letting me come on. I wasn't planning on doing it either. I know people were asking about it earlier, and I thought it was a really cool event. This is an event that I've always wanted to participate in, and I could update the thumbnail later, dude. We're just gonna put this in here. Multi-format madness, dude.
I don't even know how to
Multi-format
make a
spectacular.
thumbnail for these things. Maybe I should figure that out.
Dude, that's I've learning. Shout out to there's a duelist that goes by the name of Cosmo. I don't know if you know him,
Oh yeah, yeah. I
but
was on Formula with him.
he dude, he is a freaking whiz when it comes to like YouTube stuff and thumbnails
Really,
and like what it should look like. Talk to him. Maybe you can like, hey man, I'll give me like a consult. Maybe he'll hook you up or maybe give him like a couple bucks or something. He'll get you
get a
right, dude. He'll
consultant, huh?
he'll show you what you need to do and how to make it look good and
I'll have to talk
how
to
to
him.
make it how to make it pop, dude. Because he's done a lot of work for Go for he's kind of busy now, so maybe you got to talk to him about his schedule and see what's
Yeah,
going on
I
with
think
it.
I saw that recently. He's kind of
Yeah,
bit
but
busy, so
he's like a genius when it comes to this kind of stuff, and he helped me out a lot of what the thumbnail should look like and how you should save stuff and key phrases and SEO and all
got
kinds of
it.
stuff, man. He's a whiz, but he's gonna be pissed when he sees this thumbnail because it's not gonna be anywhere near the standard that he has. I'm just getting it. I'm just getting it cracking, dude. We're gonna
Alvarado
do it.
knows we're out here negotiating. Yeah, I'm on the behind the scenes negotiating with the boss. How much time
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got down here?
Dude, I need, dude, I need you to just give me
You're
like
good. You're good.
give me just a few more microseconds, dude, and I'm gonna be up here and we're gonna get this thing going and we're gonna get it going.
And
And
keep going.
maybe Bluetooth might be able to come over too because he's supposed to come to my house and help me out this afternoon a little bit later. So maybe he
Oh,
can come by.
Bluetooth. There you go.
We'll
I don't think
we'll make a
this tournament doesn't have a whole lot like. Well, the
it
problem
shouldn't
is a double elimination, so you know how that can be, right?
it still shouldn't be that
No,
much
I don't think
left.
it's as much.
That much meat left on the bones.
I think it's a couple
But
more, maybe two more rounds, and then finals, or one more round in finals. So not
okay, let's
much.
see. We'll get it going. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get it I'm gonna get it cracking, dude. I'm gonna get it cracking, bro.
If
I
you want
promise. Give me
to, can you? Yeah, you can post. Like I said, when you're ready, you can post it in the chat. Now everybody will be able to go.
all right. Let's see. Create. I'm setting up the stream right now. Go live. And then it's gonna be the worst one. This is gonna be a bad one, dude.
No, no, it's nothing's worse than what I do, and people still tune in. Because at the end of the day, I don't think they really care all that much about like not. Hey, I respect all the work you do, but some of the digital effects, like I want to see the content. I'm down to see the playing, right? So I think they're okay with that. Some of the extra cool, the effects that you do are pretty cool, especially when people do these nice looking streams. But at the end of the day,
Hmm.
it's about the content, you know?
And then that was what Cosmo helped me with that. Just having like a nice overlay and like the
Oh, it
cameras and all
definitely
this kind
looks
of
way
stuff.
better. It definitely looks way better.
It does help and it does do the thing. Okay, I'm doing the description right now. Okay, multi-format madness, dude. Get in here.
I do like
Something
the
like
fact
that.
that you like label the games like 1 to 0 or 2. You know what I mean? So you can keep track
Round.
1 to 1. Yeah,
Hmm.
that I say is a good quality of life. But I think people will come no matter what. If you give them the content, they'll be there.
All right, this is gonna be bad, dude. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it. We're sending this right on, dude. Hopefully people don't like hate this, but I'm doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it.
We're doing it. They're doing
We're
it.
vibing. We got
Look at that.
customization. We got public. We're going live
Perfect time because I just got
in.
the message from the boss.
Oh, dude, the ball.
No, we're good.
Give me
I got. I no. She knows that. She knows. We got a few more minutes.
just a few more moments, dude, and then I'll fix everything else live, dude. All
This game is going
right,
back and forth. I definitely double crow on Soul side. Little Beast Mode says hi, Dad. Oh no, they found me.
are you busted, dude?
They found me. They're in the chat. They found me.
Bro, fight, dude. Fight, dude.
They
Fight.
found
Give me like three more minutes, dude, and I'm coming.
You're good. You're good.
Continue to fight, bro.
Let's see here. I feel like well, obviously, Sam Pustino is in a pretty prominent position with a +3 or so on Soul, so that's not looking good for our zombie player. +4? That's crazy.
All
Looks
right,
like
all right,
this
all right, all
game
right.
is going to come down. It looks like this match is going to come down to the goat game there because I don't know.
All right, give me just like I'm just literally just
You're
changing.
good. The burial play is just so strong, man. If it goes off, but of course, we're not going to get that here. That's the problem with Rykos too. You just be milling stuff.
All kinds of good stuff
All the
too. I
good
can't
stuff. Yeah,
control
that's what happened
all
here.
the good juicy nutrients, dude. I need my units, bro. And you're sending all my units out. Okay, I'll just put it blank for now. I'll put that blank and I'll update it live. I'll update that live. We got Nitro Circus. We're gonna get that out of there, and then I'll leave it blank, and then I'll update it live, dude. I'll build it as we fly. Maybe I'll do.
Oh, you guys are welcome. Sorry, it's not the best quality stream, but I'm happy JDZ was able to help come on and really take over some comms because it's hard to sit here and talk to yourself for 3 hours.
Hey
Plus,
man,
it's a
I do
good
it all the
time.
time, man. You gotta just send it, bro. You gotta just send it. You have
Yeah,
to.
and we
No
definitely
big deal.
showcase a lot of the Tengu matches on here today. Not so much Goat, but Goat's tough to watch for.
Yeah,
it's tough sometimes.
yeah, especially when people are getting sacked, dude.
It's tough.
I get it. I get it. I can do this because I'm built a
You're
little bit
built
different.
different. You're
Okay,
just built different. Say it.
I'm
It
just built a
is
little
a
a
little
little
different.
bit different, just a little bit. No big deal. No big deal. Just a little bit. And we're gonna let me see. I gotta just take one more thing off. One more little
Take
one
your
more little
time.
piece
You're
off.
good. I'm gonna finish watching this game right now anyway, and we're getting there, so
All right.
you're good.
All right. All right. All right. I'm about to fire it off, dude. I'm about to fire it off, dude. I'm about to fire. Maybe we can do like a simulcast and just seamless transition, dude. Is that what you're going for?
Yeah, yeah. So we're trying to do a seamless transit, so no, we don't lose it because we got 70 viewers here thereabouts. We don't want to lose anybody.
All
All
right,
right.
we're gonna do a seamless transition. I just fired my stream up right now. Stream is going live, dude,
It's
and I'm
going
in, and
live.
I'm talking to you,
Okay. So
and
now
they
you
can
just
hear you and hear me talking to you on
okay.
my stream.
So now
We're
all you got
live.
to do is post that in this chat, and I will
Okay.
literally give people enough time to click it, and I will go offline. And then everybody is going to GOAT format, JDZ stream. It's going to pick up right where. Well, I won't be in comms, but he's going to pick it right up.
Okay. Okay. Let me get to you again. Let me get to Beast. Let me get to my stream, which is literally just going live right now. Diego's in the building. I see Diego out there.
They're
We got
already
people are
going.
coming in.
They're already coming in.
They're finding it. They're finding
You
it.
can post it
People
in
are
Edison. You can
dancing.
post it all over the place if you want. We can share it there. But most of these people are just going to go right with the link that you post in the chat.
All right. Let me get. I gotta get the link, dude. I gotta find my own
I don't even know how
my
to find
own
my own
stream.
link. I don't. Let me
Isn't that
see.
crazy? It's
It's
so they should
insane.
make this a little bit easier for you, boy, as I'm out here
Where is your
struggling.
like stream link? How do you find it? You have to click on the
Dude,
stream to get it.
I think you got to find the actual stream itself, and
Copy
then,
the URL and post it.
which is nuts, because I got to get into the channel. I'm in the matrix right now. I'm
You're,
gonna go ahead
you're
and I'm in it. I'm get shareable link. Okay, boom. I got the link. Now I need to find your stream again, because that's gone. That's gone. Let's get beast mode, dude. Yu-Gi-Oh. There's a lot of beast modes out here. Yu-Gi-Oh, dude. Let me put
Beast,
beast
there's
mode
only
Yu-Gi-Oh in
one
there.
beast mode Yu-Gi-Oh though.
And that's there you go.
There I go.
Here we go.
Post it right on in there. You should be able to post. Can you not post links?
I'm
You
gonna
might
do what
not
I'm
be
trying
able.
right now.
I don't know if you can or not. Let me see.
All right, but I'm posting it from my account. This is from JDZ Plays Goats account,
All right,
because
hold on.
I got that free YouTube action over there.
I
So there it is.
it didn't show up. So because I think I have to give you permission to do it. Let me give you permission.
All right,
Just
let me I'll DM it to you.
DM it to me. Yeah, 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 there we go. That works too.
I'm gonna DM it to you, as we're gonna do a little, just a seamless
We're
transition,
doing
just
seamless
a little,
transition here.
just like you guys have never seen, bro. We are professionals out here. We're absolutely pros out here. Let's see, we got beast mode right here, Discord, boom,
Boom.
bounce pass right over to you.
Right on in. Here we go. Pick it up
There it
right where I
is.
left off. Let me just copy this right here. How do I copy this? Like right click, copy link. Bada bing, bada boom. Ooh. All right. I
Dude,
want to thank you all for coming out. All right. Head over to JDZ's stream here. I'm posting it. All right, and he's gonna pick up. Let's make sure that works before
Oh,
I leave.
the game is not on. Nobody told me the damn game's not on. Okay, here's the game. We're back. There it is. You guys looking at my ugly mug, dude. And we are back,
All
dude.
right,
Okay.
so we are good.
Thanks.
I'm over and
Thanks,
out,
Beast Mode.
y'all. Thanks for coming on, man.
I can't believe this was not a part of my plan. This was not a part of my day. I
Later.
do thanks,
Later, guys.
Beast. All right, Beast Mode, man. Dude, this was not a part of my plan.